Tennessee Wesleyan family that's dedicated to your success. Personalized support to help you every step of the way. Visit tmwesleyan.edu to learn more.
And we're back before tonight's Meigs County Chattanooga Prep matchup. Man, this is the time each week we'll go over scores from the week before and look at the schedule for this week around East Tennessee. Obviously, no scores from last week to talk about. Quick look back at the 2025 season. Of course, Meigs County, as we mentioned, finished the season 11-2. All but 3 of their victories were by 3 scores or more. They just barely got by Chattanooga Prep 6-0 a year ago on the road. Tonight, of course, at home. They lost a 1-touchdown matchup with 5A East Hamilton and then dropped a 4-point heartbreaker in the quarterfinals, 34-30 to Gatlinburg-Pittman. Total domination of the region last year. And many people expect that to continue, but you got to play in one game at a time, as Coach Sinbeck will very quickly let you know. For the team playing the Tigers tonight, Chattanooga Prep, they went 4-6 last year, and they had some pounding wins and some pounding losses. Did make it to the playoffs the first round and lost by 13 points to Forest, finishing the season at 4-7. But all was said and done last year, a lot of familiar names atop of the heap after state champions were crowned. Class 1A, of course, South Pittsburgh always in the hunt. They were able to defeat McKenzie to win the championship. 2A won by Huntington. We've seen them before. Marion County was the runner-up. Westview won the 3A championship, beating Gatlinburg-Pittman, the team that eliminated Meigs County. Class 4A team champ, of course, Alcoa, no surprise there. Page won the 5A over Sevier County, and Oakland went 15-0 to win the 6A championship. Division 2A was Nashville Christian. 2A was Battleground Academy, and surprise, surprise, to 3A team champion Baylor in the 2026 football season. Now let's take a look at some of the action tonight in week 1 of the season. It'll be Knoxville West at Bearden in a rivalry matchup. Another traditional rivalry, Sequatchie County travels north to Bledsoe County. Boyd Buchanan entertains Mount Perrin Christian of Georgia. It'll be Lenoir City at Campbell County. Midway will be at Cloudland. Knoxville Central at Dobbins-Bennett. Hickson travels to East Hamilton. Sevier County will play at Farragut tomorrow. Tellico Plains ventures to Greenback. Harriman entertains Kingston. Clinton will head to Heritage. It'll be Eastridge at Howard. Hardin Valley goes to Carnes. Oak Ridge to Knoxville Halls. Sunlight will be in Lookout Valley. Loudon will host William Blunt. Brainerd visits Marion County. Alcoa at Maryville. Huge cross-county matchup. Traditional powers. Lipscomb Academy ventures into McCauley tonight. It'll be Polk County at McMinn Central. Bradley Central at McMinn County. Chattanooga Prep at Meigs County. Chattanooga Grace at Notre Dame. Chattanooga Christian goes to Ooltewah. Ray County entertains Red Bank tonight. Oneida comes down to Rockwood. It'll be Wartburg Central at Sale Creek. Sweetwater at Sequoia in a cross-county matchup. Chattanooga Central travels up Signal Mountain. White County will be at Soddy Daisy. Christian Community Tennessee against defending state champ South Pittsburgh. And Silverdale will be at Tyler. Here tonight, it is Chattanooga Prep at Meigs County. Both teams undefeated, both teams excited about a new season, and we're excited to be bringing it to you here on 105.5 Jake FM. We'll take a break now and head to the press box with Dustin Pritchard for the call of tonight's game right here on 105.5 Jake FM. Also streaming at 105.5jakefm.com and download the app and listen on your phone. The app available at 105.5jakefm.com. Looking for your next big opportunity? Get in the game with Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy is hiring with starting pay at $20 an hour. But we're more than a place to work. We're a team that believes in our people and is proud to invest in the communities we call home. Build a career, make a difference, be part of something big. Don't sit on the sidelines. Join our team today. Visit careers.lazyboy.com to apply.
All right, good evening, Tiger Nation. It has been since November the 21st, 2025, since Meigs County Tiger football has echoed across the airwaves. We've waited. We've counted down the weeks. We've watched the calendar turn from the crisp nights of last November through the cold of winter, the rains of spring, and now into another Tennessee summer. And what a summer it has been. The heat, relentless. The humidity, unforgiving. And the air has been thick enough to wear. But here in East Tennessee, something special happens when the sun begins to sink, the shadows grow long, the stadium lights begin to glow, the marching bands tune their instruments, cheerleaders take the field. Parents, students, alumni fill the stands, and suddenly you can feel it. Fall is in the air, and around here that's only one thing. Tiger football is back. Tonight on 105.5 JKFM proudly welcomes you to another season of Meigs County Tiger football, bringing every hit, touchdown, victory, and unforgettable Friday night directly to you, whether you're under the lights of Jewel Field, listening from the front porch, driving down Highway 58, or tuning in across the country or around the world. Grab your orange and your black and make some noise, because after 273 days, that's 36 weeks and 6 days, it's been 6,522 hours. The wait is finally over. Tiger football is back, and it starts right now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dustin Pritchard alongside the Don Roberts, coming to you live. Don from the upper room. It's been a long time, but we're back. The sun is beating down, and here we are.
Absolutely, Dustin. It's exciting to be back in the booth and watching Tiger football. Nothing better. Everybody's been real excited about it. A lot of talk, and every year at Meigs County, the expectations are high. We accept that because that's just the way football is here.
That's right.
And I look forward to seeing this group. I had a chance to visit with Coach this week and have some good conversation about what his expectations are for the team, and a little bit about the scrimmages that they were taking part in, and just it was good, and I'm excited to see some new faces. Obviously, we graduated some good skill people from last year, but folks that have been waiting in the wings and are going to have an opportunity now to step in and see how things go for them.
You know, Don, last year, today I pulled up their schedule from last year. And when you look at it, 4 wins, averaging, 18.5 points a game. They allowed an average of 26.1 points a game. And really, when you look at it, the first game out of the box was us. And that was a 6-0 win for the Tigers. And so tonight really sets the tone. This is one we need to come get right out of the gate, out of the chute, kind of set the tone for the season. I know talking to Coach Simbeck early this week, and you did as well, we're kind of really looking for smash mouth, in your face, grit football.
Well, you're going to, with Chat Prep, you're going to have a very athletic football team. Skill positions, I think the kid that was their quarterback a year ago, Tavion Boykin, is now a wide receiver, and Greg Vinson has moved in as a quarterback. They've got good size up front. We are going to have our hands full, and I think in talking to Coach, let's talk on our defense just a little bit. The one thing that concerned him the most was lane integrity on defense and trying to make sure that the quarterback doesn't get outside the pocket and put his athleticism to work for Chat Prep, because he'll be a handful and be a challenge for our defense. They like to throw the football. They're going to spread you out all across the field. You'll see a lot of times 4 wide receivers, and we're going to have to do a good job defensively. So hopefully we're up for that challenge. It was exciting for me to get to meet Jeremy Anderson, our new defensive coordinator. The Meigs County school system and Coach Simbeck brought Jeremy on board from Boyd Buchanan. They'd had an opportunity to work together in the past, and he's our new defensive coordinator. Coach kind of did that for the squad a year ago as a head coach, and now he's got Jeremy, and he has a tremendous amount of confidence in him, and we're excited to have him on board. It's just exciting. It's a anytime that you start the year off, you're really anxious to see how kids respond when they're put in the spotlight, and the one thing that I know for sure that we're solid at quarterback.
We are, yep.
And when you're snapping the ball to somebody like Caden Brewster on every play, I like my chances, and if the big boys up front will do their job, I look for us to be able to move the football. So that's kind of where things are. I think Coach had mixed reviews on his scrimmages. They scrimmaged Loudon, they scrimmaged McMinn County. Coalfield came in here last week and kind of smacked us around a little bit, according to Coach, and maybe humbled us a little bit. And he was looking forward to see how we respond tonight.
So just kind of looking as we see the captains take the field across the field. Chattanooga Prep, Tadarius Brown, number 9. You got number 8, Cedric Balding, and then you just kind of keep going down the list. Number 6, Kentrell Watkins, number 1, Tavon Boykin. But then, Don, you kind of look down here on our side, and you got the big dogs. You got 55, Peyton Standridge, yep. 21, Eli Hope, number 9, Keegan Linker, and 0, Briar Roberts. And I don't know about you, Don, but when you look across the field, they've got some size, but then we see our familiar numbers. We see our familiar faces, and it's football time, Don.
Absolutely. Now, Chat Prep's going to, on defense, they're going to be pretty strong up front. Got some good size. Not sure last year, I know, and every year's different, but Chat Prep came in here and threw the football a whole lot a year ago.
Yeah.
And really didn't run it that much. But we responded, and I look for us to respond again. But the key, according to Coach Simbeck, is to contain their quarterback, keep him inside the pocket, and not let him hurt us on the run and get outside.
Well, we're going to the coin toss. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. And, folks, when we come back, it is Tiger football.
Your name's on the registration, but somehow that vehicle's just not quite right. That's why you need to go see a light at Meigs County Customs. They'll take care of the detailing, window tint, paint correction, ceramic coating, vehicle wraps, and paint protection films to make that ride special for you. If you're not exactly sure what you want, Meigs County Customs will offer ideas to make you stand out on the highway. For protection or style, make that car, truck, or SUV uniquely yours with Meigs County Customs. Highway 58 Decatur or online at MeigsCountyCustoms.com.
All right, folks, we're back. Jewel Field, the heart of Meigs County. The theme tonight, welcome to the jungle. We've seen the coin toss. Tigers will be receiving the ball, Don. So we're really going to have an opportunity here to let the big cats out, and let's just run loose with this thing.
Yeah, we're going to receive the football, and we'll see our offense at work here. And I know Caden in the scrimmages in baseball, they talk about pitchers and being on a pitch count. In the scrimmages, Brewster was on a run count. There were limited runs for him during the preseason because we all know what he can do, and we needed him fresh and 100% tonight. And I'm excited to see him back here for his junior season.
It's a big one, Don. And so we kind of look, and we've got Cornelius Morgan, a name, Don, that we talked about just in the 2 games that we talked about a lot. He's in the back. We got Caden Brewster back there deep, going to receive the kick. When you see those two anywhere on the field, Don, big plays are possible. And so when we take this kickoff here, let's see if we can get some running room. We got the big hog mollies up front, gonna bust it out. And so we hope we can get us a lane and really cut loose of this thing. Folks, we're setting the ball. All right, we got a clock issue. So we're getting flagged down. There we go. Time's on the clock. Big number 62 for Chattanooga Prep, setting the ball. Going to be kicking off for us here. Now, again, just kind of looking at this, look at the motion. They're excited. They're hopping around. They're jumping around. I think they're as excited as we are.
Absolutely. And we're getting ready to get it started here.
That's it. Folks, it's Tiger football time on 105.5. The kickoff is out. Caden Brewster's going to receive that, Don. He's going to bring it down the middle. He's got really nowhere to go. He's brought down by 2 or 3 Sentinels of Chattanooga Prep. So here we are, Don, again. Familiar place. We got the ball. We've got Caden Brewster is going to be back behind center, which, like you said earlier, kind of gives us a good feeling.
Absolutely. Caden's a solid leader and really exceptional quarterback. But we've got to get the big boys blocked up front, and we'll see how we do offensively because we're definitely a run-first team, and nothing's going to change about that.
All right, so we got Eli Barker to the top of the field. Brian Roberts top of the field. Quentin Bennett up to the field, 21. We got Eli Hope at the bottom. Brewster calls for the snap, takes it, hands it off. We got room up the front. He's busted loose on Ethan Shaver. Had a hole to the size of a Volkswagen bus, Don.
The offensive line blocked that one well. And there was a huge hole. He wasn't touched until he got into the secondary. Certainly a nice run to open the drive and open the season.
Man, quick huddle. They're going to have to respond. So we got 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Looking to the coaching side. Brewster's going to call for the snap. Takes the snap, takes the handoff. Brewster's up in the middle, breaks it off to the left side. Stumbles. Gains about what, 3, Don?
Got about 3 yards. He caught the tackler and missed a hole there and went to the left and got tripped up. Looks like he got about 3 yards on that run.
And the Sentinels lose their helmet, Trayvon Patterson, so he's got to come off the field. They'll send a substitution in. Brewster coming to the near side of the field looking for the call. Again, you've got Cornelius Morgan, Eli Barker, Riley Roberts. If you look up top, you got Eli Hope on the far side of the field. So we got trips to the near, 1 to the far. Brewster calls for the snap. Takes the snap. He's behind Shaver. Tucks the ball. He's going to run. Got a good block. First down, and he's still going. Brought down about the 46-yard line. Folks, we're moving left to right on your radio dial. Another Tiger first down. 10:51 into the first. And Donna, it looks good.
It does right now. We're blocking well up front, and Caden rolled to the right there and had the option of being able to throw it or run it, and saw that the seam was there and we blocked it real well. So nice first down and got the ball in Sentinel territory.
Brewster calls for the snap, hands it off to Shaver. Shaver bouncing around, trying to find a hole, gains a few, looks like maybe 2 or 3. We had 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Brewster called the snap, and Shaver looking good around it.
He is. I think he had an opportunity right there to lower that head and get a couple more yards. But so far so good. We're blocking well up front. I can't say enough about the dudes up front. They're doing a good job opening some good holes.
2 to the far, 1 to the near. Shaver calls for the snap. Morgan in motion, hands it to Cornelius Morgan, who makes the corner.
Fumble the football. I think we fumbled the football right there.
I think
Sure did.
Yep. 21. Kavion Barney comes up with that for the Sentinels. Don, we got to make sure we don't lose our momentum here. This is an opportunity for our defense to really shine right here. The Sentinels are coming out, swapping out their offense for the defense.
Coach Jimbo's not going to be happy with that, and that's something we got to take care of, and that's football. Can't turn it over.
Sentinels approach the ball. 3 to the near side. They're moving right to left on the radio dial. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Calls for the snap, takes the snap, tucks it, looks for the pitch. And he's got him in wide open downfield. He throws the ball. Perfect catch. And he's brought down by, looks like Eli Hope and Eli Barker. And they're down on the what, the 3-yard line?
Sure did. Ran a little reverse on that play. He tossed the ball back, and the halfback threw it to a wide open receiver down, looks like they're inside the 5.
Well, it looks like they placed it a little bit back further. Hey, we'll take it. We're not going to complain. Sentinels come to the ball. We got 2 to the far, 2 to the near. Greg Vincent, quarterback, calls for the snap. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's got room. He's going to get a touchdown, Don.
Absolutely.
Touchdown, Chattanooga Prep. Number 8, Cedric Balding. Last year, really showed out on defense. From the stats I looked at in areas, scoring a touchdown on their first run play, coming off that big pass, Don.
Absolutely. Turnovers in football were key, and we laid it on the ground, and first thing that happens, they hit us with a big pass play down inside the 10, and the next play they're in the end zone.
So here we are. They're going to attempt the extra point. Tigers lined up, Sentinels lined up, calls for the snap. Hold is bobble blocked. Brewster blocks it. He's going to try to pick it up where he gets out of bounds. Saves the ball. Cannot advance. It's exciting though. All right, folks, we're going to take a 30-second break and go back to the upper room at Jewel Field.
Whether you're fixing up, building out, or repairing something special, Ace Hardware Indicator has everything you need right nearby. They're on Able Avenue in Decatur and open 6 days a week. And unlike those big box stores in the big city, your local Ace Hardware Indicator has the advice you want to help you need and suggestions to do the job right. Whether you're building a championship football team or adding a new room to a house, it's always good to have exactly the tools and materials you need.
Ace is the place with exactly what you need. Starting now.
All right, we are back at Jewel Field. Just Don coming off of a Sentinel touchdown, blocked extra point, so they have got 6 on the board with 9:02 left in the first. Again, Brewster back deep to return this kickoff. Cornelius Morgan back there with him. So again, Don, let's see if we can't make something happen right off this kick.
Well, we just need to recompose ourselves. You got to leave that turnover behind you and reestablish what we were doing. We were running the football, moving the football across midfield, and we just need to pick it right back up minus the turnover and put a good drive together.
All right, Sentinels, all is set. Gonna make the approach for the kick. Here it is. Kick is up. It's a short little Brewster. Brewster's gonna recover it, pick it up, make a little shimmy, shake, and he brings it out to about the 25-yard line. So again, folks, we just came off of a 2-play drive for the Sentinels to get 6 on the board, a big pass into our backfield, run a reverse like Don said, and kind of snuck it by us, and then had a good 9-yard run off the left side tackle, and they got 6 on the board. We blocked the extra point. And here we are on back on offense. We looked good. We were moving the ball. We just laid it down.
Sure did. Now let's just pick back up, start our drive, and move the football like we were.
So we've got 2 to the far, 1 to the near. Brewster back deep. Leroy Bowerman. Nope, that's number 6. Brendan Jones, but I think Brewster kept it.
Brewster kept the ball there.
Didn't really make it anywhere. There's a big pile up in the middle. So we got to get a little momentum underneath us, Don. You know, those scores right out the gate can really take the breath out of you and kind of steal your momentum. But we really got to get something going here. All right, we've got Carson Jennings coming on. Don, you're seeing Gaten come off as well as I do. I'm going to take a breather. 2 to the near. Eli Barker. Cornelius Morgan. Jennings takes the snap, hands it off to number 6, Brendan Jones, who gains about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, it looks like he got 3 on that little inside run. And
Brewster had to come out for his helmet coming off there, Don. So he's coming back on.
we're looking at about 6 or 7.
Brendan Jones coming off. Don, we've got numbers. We've got the ability to do a lot of substituting, a lot of fresh legs, fresh lungs. Shaver, and he's met by a host of Sentinels.
Played well by Chat Prep. We ran Shaver out of the backfield for a little swing pass. Tried to run the corner off with our wide receiver, but the linebackers got there and made the play. So nice job defensively by Chat Prep.
Yeah, they read that well. So we got Brewster back deep. He is going to punt for us. Chattanooga Prep back to receive. Tavion Boykin back to receive. It's a knuckleball. It's going to cross the 40 to right about, looks like the 36, 37. So Chattanooga Prep's going to take possession of the ball, and we will be back in 30.
Jeremy and Mickey Brack with the Brack Pack Real Estate team have more expertise than you can imagine. These 10 years of experience working with the assessor's office in Meigs County, coupled with a strong background in the construction industry, give you a deeper understanding of property values and the complexities of real estate. Mickey's exceptional attention to detail, remarkable organization skills, and extensive knowledge of the local market make a team that's unbeatable when you're searching for your dream home or ready to sell. Contact Century 21 Legacy Realty to meet the Brack Pack.
All right, back Chattanooga Prep in possession of the ball after just receiving the punt from Brewster. Calls for the snap. Takes a hand up to the right side of the field. Really nowhere to go.
Nice job. Ball's out.
Ball's out. Makes it out of bounds. So the Sentinels are going to retain possession of the ball, but that thing shot out of there like a hot potato.
We did. We got him for about a 4-yard loss on that play.
And we'll take it. We'll take it. Defense looked good there. Read the play well.
Sure did. Defensive end over there on that side did a good job of bringing that out and not letting them get upfield. And then I didn't see who put the helmet on the ball, but it sure did come out of there.
I think that defensive end is Ethan Talley.
Did a nice job.
All right, Tigers looking to the near side of the field, getting their defensive call. Three on the line, 3 back. So we got 3 to the near side for the Sentinels, moving right to left on your radio dial. Calls for the snap. 4-step drop. Kind of scrambles to the right side. He's got some running room. He's going to be met about the 41-yard line. Ethan Shaver kind of runs him out of bounds. I don't think he wanted any of that.
No, we did lose containment over there on that side. We let him get a little bit outside, but then once he crossed the line of scrimmage, well, we closed on him and he stepped out of bounds. Big third down right here, Dustin.
This is a big one. This kind of sets the tone for us. If we can make this big stop, then we get that momentum back under our feet and just march that thing down the field. Sentinels approach the ball. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. 1 back with the quarterback. He's going to call for the snap. 3-step drop. Nowhere to go.
We got him. We got him. Good job.
Loss of, well, he didn't get really anywhere, did he?
And we came after him with a blitz right there. Shaver, and I know Shaver was in there.
Great penetration of the D-line.
Sure was. All right.
So here we go.
That's the stop we needed, and now we got Brewster back deep.
Brewster going to receive the punt. Everybody's lined up looking for the snap. On the sunset and the lights are warming up.
They are. You always got to have a heads up here in punt formation. Make sure they're not going to fake.
Especially coming off Dynamic.
We jumped.
We jumped. They just throw it though, didn't they?
I don't know how.
He did not.
I don't know how he didn't. Okay. Well, we call a break right there.
All right, we're going to take a 30-second break and we'll be back in Jewel Field in the heart of Meigs County.
In today's job market, you need skills to get over. At Tennessee College of Applied Technology in Athens, you can train for not just a job, but for a career. High-demand fields like building construction, picture, and hours degrees. Programs can be completed in 12 months or more. Best of all, you can likely attend tuition-free thanks to programs like Tennessee Reconnect, Tennessee Promise, and the Wilder Mayfield Technology Program. If you're ready to get a break, visit TCATAthens.com
receives the snap. Ethan Shaver back there with him. Ryder Roberts goes into short motion, hands it off to Shaver. Shaver looking for somewhere to go. Don, he's got room.
Nice,
Breaks
nice
it for a
job.
first down. Looks to be about a 20-yard gain.
Nice run by Ethan.
He's brought down about the 35. Looks like maybe the 36-yard line. Good penetration, Don. He runs hard. He runs downhill.
We got through the line of scrimmage real quick right there. It was a quick hitter and got that little seam. And Ethan almost took that one to the house.
Eli Barker on the near side. Cornelius Morgan on the near side. Eli Hope to the far. Booster calls for the snap. Fakes the pitch to Shaver. Jukes and jives. Donnie's holding that thing out there like a little friend. Made me nervous.
Yeah, I'd like to see him tuck it in there a little bit tighter when he gets in traffic. We don't need to lay it on the ground again.
And he was alley up there for a minute. He was up and over there.
Nice little run. I think we ended up getting about 5 yards out of that.
And Don, I think this is confirmation that we can move the ball. We can get yardage. We can get down the field if we'll just tuck that thing and hang on to it. Two to the near, two to the far. Rooster back deep. Ethan Shaver with him. Calls for the snap. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking for somewhere to throw. Throws
Got a man across the middle.
Eli Barker.
Nice job.
Eli Barker with the catch inside the 5.
Pass protection was excellent that time, and Brewster stood back there in the pocket, and Barker come wide open on a post across the middle, hit him perfect.
And they're back with the line of scrimmage. 3 to the far. Rooster calls for the snap. Nope. Trying to ice him a little bit. First and 10 ball on the 30. That's not right. They didn't update that. We're inside the 10. Looks like maybe on the 5. Takes the handoff. Hands it to Shaver. He's turning. Legs are moving.
Didn't get a whole lot. Got maybe a yard.
3:42 left in the first. You've got Chattanooga Prep Sentinels with 6 on the board and the Tigers chomping at the bit. We are inside. It's second goal. We're inside. We got the sun beating down on us here in the window.
Looks like we're on the 5.
2
Second to go.
Yep, 2 to the near with us. Eli Hope, Brian Roberts, Cornelius Morgan, and Eli Barker to the top. Rooster takes the snap, going to cut in behind Shaver.
He's in there, touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, that puts 6 on the board for the Tigers. That's a 5-yard scramble. Maybe Rooster cuts it in behind behind Shaver. Ethan Shaver breaks the tackle, puts the points on the board. So we're all tied up with 3:06 left in the first. But folks, we're lining up for the extra point. Not an interesting fact here is that we have got somebody going to kick the ball for us here. Maybe. Nope. We're faking that. Going to take the snap.
Here we go.
Nothing. It looked as though they were going to line up. All right, they did not pull that one out. So what we're going to do, folks, is 3:06 left on the clock. 6 to 6. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. When we'll be back here, you'll feel the heart of Meigs County.
The Meigs County Tigers are ready to win it all, and H&H Rock continues to go the extra mile. You've got a construction project that needs done. H&H Rock crushes just what you need at a local facility. Whether it's a rock by overflow, H&H Rock is there for any job. Call H&H Rock at 423-728-1900. H&H Rock. Build on the foundation of Southeast Tennessee, one job at a time.
Okay. You're fine. Okay. You're fine.
Great season. Call 423-728-1900.
What if your bank actually put you first? At Oliver Credit Union, you're not just another account number. You're a member owner. That means better rates and better service for people who live and work right here in your Whether you're
It's good.
saving,
Be nice.
in the future, you'll get honest guidance and real value.
Big dark cloud, maybe going to dump something on us. Well, I think it's about to be right over the top of Jewel Field.
All right, back. 3:06 left in the first. Don, we just came off of a touchdown. Failed extra point. It's tied up 6-6.
Did a good job right there on that drive. Ethan got us started with a big run, and then Caden had had a nice run, and then the big pass across the middle to Barker.
That's it.
Really nice throw. Well, the pass protection was really good.
The kickoff is
Diagonal kick here across the field.
recovered by the Sentinels. He's got daylight on the far side, brought down by a
Good job.
Tigers, looks like number 9, Keegan Linker. Now, an interesting fact there, if you notice the kickoff there, just like I thought we were going to have an extra point, our kicker, Paul Schwickerath, is from Germany.
Yeah, I saw
He
that.
is from Germany, and so he is going to be putting the boot to the leather. So it's good to see him out there. Folks, let's love him like he's one of our own, because once a Tiger, they say, always a Tiger.
Absolutely. That exchange program has brought him to Meigs County, and I'm sure coaches welcomed him in and to be a part of the program.
That's it. So we're approaching the ball. Sentinels in possession. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. He's going to call for the snap. Read the defense. Tigers look like they're lined up ready to go. Got a man in motion. Takes the snap. Looks for him. Got nowhere to go. He's going to scramble off to the right side. Got a man open. Number 6 with the reception. He's going to get a first down on.
Quarterback kept the play alive with his legs there. First option was to the wide side of the field. We had it really covered, and he reversed out, and number 6 came back to the football, and that's what you do when your quarterback's scrambling and in trouble. You got to work back to the ball. We did a good job of doing that, and they got him a first down.
That's it. So first down, Chattanooga Preparatory. Sentinels 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Tries to draw us offside so we don't cross. Calls for the snap. Takes the snap. Hands off up the middle. He's got a hold, but he's met. And he gains about, looks like maybe 1 or 2.
He probably got, looks like he might have got maybe 3.
He may have. One thing they teach you coming up, if you play any kind of football, what they teach you is keep those legs pumping.
He sure did.
And when you do that, you gain some yardage. So it does look like they are 2nd and 7. So you did get 3 right, Don. You're having to squint in the sun.
That sun's tough.
These people are fanning the flames, and Don, it's cold in here. We got the AC cranked up. Flag on the field. We're going to see what that one's for. They're stepping it off backwards. Yep. Marching it backwards, Don. We'll take it. Illegal procedure on the Sentinels. Still 2nd down, 2nd 7. Ball on the 48-yard line, moving from your right to your left on the radio dial. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Takes the snap. Hand off
Good
up front.
job. Wrap him up, wrap him up, wrap him up. Get him on the ground. Well played by the Tiger defense.
Ethan Kelly broke through, contained him, had a hold of him, and he should be loose, but by the time he did that, there were Tigers everywhere.
What do we got here? We got a penalty flag after everything's over. I'm not sure.
What if I had to guess? If I had to guess, we're going.
I'm not sure what.
Looking for the call.
After the play was over, it'd be dead ball.
Here we go. He's going to make the call. He's holding them up.
It's gonna be against us.
Yep.
Unsportsmanlike,
Dead ball.
but personal foul. Okay.
So they're going to step it off.
Gonna be close to a first down.
Yeah, Don, that hurts us after a good defense, good penetration. Big stop right there. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Saying 3rd and 1 over the PA. If it's a long one. 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Big 25. No dice.
I don't think he got it.
Dice.
Don't think so.
Keegan Lincoln said, welcome to the league.
I think he did a good job right there. That one went nowhere. I think he probably lost a half a yard. 4th down.
Big 4th, Don.
I
It's a big one.
I look for them to go for it here.
I think they're going to hand the rock off to the big man again. But he's going to have to find somewhere to go. He's going to have to find penetration. 2 to the far, 2 to the near. Done 25.
He's a load.
He's a man. He's running on the street trunks. He's going to take the snap. Hands it up.
Quarterback's going to keep it. He's got the first down.
First down. Sentinels. 55 seconds left in the first. Folks were tied up 6-6. Jewel Field, the heart of Meigs County. Done, it's football time.
Absolutely. Quarterback did a good job there with the ball fake. Stuck that thing in 25's belly, pulled it out, and had a little streak and got enough to get the first down. Had his momentum going forward. So we're back to the line of scrimmage.
Don, I think they were probably doing the same thing we were. We were keying off the big man. And when he pulled that thing out and just kept going, he got the first down. So we're 3 to the near, 1 to the far, takes the snap, keeps it, runs to the left.
Good job on the defensive end. Linker. He is. Keegan's down to play.
Woodruff there with him. With the assist on that tackle.
At the end of the first, 6-6, Chattanooga's preparatory 6, Tiger 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Back. That's all for Canfield. Start of the second quarter. Don got it 6-6.
6-6. 2 plays in that first quarter that we'd like to have back. One of them was that 15-yard dead ball penalty that kept his drive alive for him, and the other one was a fumble when we laid it on the ground. So we gotta take care of football and eliminate mistakes.
All right, here we are. Moving left to right on your radio dial. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Sentinels take the snap.
Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
That's behind. Pick it up, pick it up.
They're saying it's incomplete. It looked to me like it was a lateral. But
Coach Simbeck having a friendly conversation
don't blame him.
with the man in vertical stripes. Sentinels are going to retain. Warning.
Yeah,
That's probably on Coach Simbeck.
well, that's okay. I'd be excited too, because that one looked to me like it was a lateral. So, anyway, here we go. Second down, 9. No, absolutely passionate crowd. Well, it should be.
Sentinels moving left right on your radio dial. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Going to call for the snap. Takes a 3-step drop, rolls to the right, looks for somebody to go across the middle of the field. He caught it, Don.
He did.
Got the 20-yard line, and he's still fighting.
It's a nice throw. We weren't able to get any pressure on him, and he stood in the pocket right there, and looked like boinking. He did. Got right in the middle of the defense back there, somewhere around the 20-yard line, and went up and made a nice catch. Sure did.
That's, again, we emphasize football, keeping those feet pumping, keep those legs a churning, and we've seen it on both sides of the ball.
Big defensive stop here. We need,
Tigers are lining up for the defense. Calls for the snap. Big man behind him.
he's gonna get it.
He's going to get brought down by a host.
Like he got a couple of yards, maybe. Looks like Brewster's gonna have to come out and play. He lost his helmet.
Ryan Roberts going to come in. A confident substitution right there, Don.
Absolutely.
You know, you got
When Zero comes in the game, he's gonna contribute.
That's it. Sentinels approach the ball again. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Looking for the snap. 3-step drop. Looks over the top. Flips it.
Nowhere to go. Brought down by
Number 15, Ethan Alley again. With a great assist.
Ray Adams. Big third down.
Don.
Big one right here. We almost got him in a, we came with a blitz off the corner and, he just stepped up and avoided the tackle, but we closed and shut him down before he got any more. So we were looking at a 3rd and 8 and Tiger defense.
That's it. Inside the 20. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. A new running back for the Sentinels. Calls for the snap. 3-step drop. Bumps. Looks in the middle of the road.
Coming after him.
Dropped the wood that time.
We're doing a good job with our blitzing and the timing of when we're coming and Prep's not picking it up and we're creating some problems with our pressure.
That's it. Shaver and Keegan Linker in there again. Names that, Don, if we're honest, we're going to be calling a lot tonight.
Well, big 4th down, Dustin, right here.
4th down. Ball on the 18-yard line again, moving from our left to your right on the radio dial. 6-6. Try ball game with 8 minutes and 55 seconds before the half. Ball is on the 20. Be allowed to get around. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Sentinels going to call for the snap. Defense getting lined up. Snaps up. He's going to take it roll to the left. There we go. Roll to the right. He's going to throw it up there.
Oh,
Down the basket.
sure did. Hit him right in the wrong place in the hands. He just he absolutely, it was a touchdown and he just dropped the football. We let him get behind us. It was a nice throw, but I'm certainly glad he laid it on the ground.
That's it. So big stop for the Tigers. Change of possession. So now we're moving right to left. Moving toward the Tiger Den, the Tiger Cage, where you can get all your Meigs County athletic apparel. And the concession stand right here. Down here they have ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Pretty good.
All right, Tigers approaching the ball. Size Woodruff down here with us at the bottom. 3 to the top. Brewster's going to call for the snap. He's got Brandon Jones back there with him. He keeps it, tucks it. It's about a 5-yard gain
Sure
there.
did. Nice hole. Good ball fake. Pull that thing out. Went right up through there. Got maybe. Well, it looks like he got 5. Let's say 6.
It's a long 5. Rolling up on 8 minutes left. 2nd and 5 on the 25-yard line.
It's always nice to get off to a good start on the drive. Positive play.
Woodruff down here with us. Don 2 to the top. Caden calls for the snap. Takes the handoff. Hands it off to Brennan Jones.
Looks like we got a couple.
11th grader, Don. So we hopefully will be calling his name this year and next year. Third and they've got 2 on the scoreboard. If that's 2, it's the longest 2 I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'd call it 3rd and 3. And I would look for something out of number 7 right here.
Rooster calls for the snap. Hits the ground, rolls to him. He goes pick it up, took it.
First down flag on the play.
He's still running, dropped down, just shy of the 40. We got 2 birdies out there.
Think about for a hold.
All right, they're going to back us up. Replay third down. Again, Don, Brewster's vision of finding pockets, finding places to go, his movement, his lateral movement. He's a good athlete.
Sure is. When he's got the ball in his hand, good things generally happen. We didn't get a good snap right there. He fielded that ball off the ground and gained his composure and actually had a really good run, but can't hold. And obviously we did because flags came from everywhere.
That's it. Ethan Schroeder comes in. Quentin Bennett comes in. Two dangerous players. To the near, to the far. Brewster back deep. Going for the snap. Third and long. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll to his left. Looks for somewhere to go.
Oh no.
Interception. Sentinels. Intercept.
Going to the
Pick
house.
six. Takes it to the house.
Well, absolutely. One of the things that you don't want to do as a quarterback is when you're in trouble and you're rolling, you don't want to throw back across the middle of the field, and it's going to happen. But Caden just made a poor decision right there, and number 3 for the Sentinels read it all the way, picked it off, and now, well, I guess he returned it about, what, 20 yards for the touchdown.
It was a good pick six for him. And that one hurts us, Don. So here we find ourselves again, down 6. Looking for the extra point for the Sentinels. Tigers going to set up their defense. Sentinels going for 2, Don, as I think we both probably expected them to do so, to add a little bit more cushion on the spread there. And we've got 2 more birdies on the field.
Illegal substitution.
Yep. Bringing in too many, had 12 on the field, Don. You are correct as always. They're going to back it up, retry the 2-point conversion. Don, again, this second attempt they're about to get right here for the 2-point conversion is going to be big. That puts them back, like I said, a bigger cushion on the spread. That'll be 14-6. But if we are who I think we are, we got a good chance of stopping this.
Well, we got a one-on-one over here on the near side of the field.
Another birdie on the field.
I think we had offensive lineman move, number 62. So we'll back him up a little bit more.
So they're going to get another chance at the 2-point conversion.
The way they were lined up on that set, it looked like they were going to go that one of the taller receivers here. Looked like they were going to throw it up and look for a jump ball in the end zone. It's like the same set. We got to be ready for now. It's not the same set.
No, we got 2 to the near. And then they're going to, nope, 3 to the near.
I'm not sure they.
1 to the far. Calls for the snap. He's got room, he's got time. Ooh, yeah,
He's in there.
he's in there. Third across the field, but don't look across the field. Yellow flag.
Sure is. I think they were probably an illegal formation.
Let's see what this is.
False start.
Start.
I tell you, Greg Vincent's got a nice arm, and Boykin is an excellent receiver.
Yes.
That was a big throw and catch right there on that 2-point conversion. Let's stop them right here, Tiger.
This is attempt number 4.
I believe so.
All right, so we got 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Calls for the snap, 3-step drop, takes a shot across the field again. Nice. So at 6:39, before the half, we have got Chattanooga Preparatory 12, Meigs Tiger 6. We will be back in 60 seconds.
Looking for your next big opportunity? Get in the game with Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy is hiring with starting pay of $20 an hour. We're more than a place to work. We're a team that believes in our people sit on the sidelines. Join our team today. Visit careers.lazyboy.com to apply. Whether you're fixing up, building out, or repairing something special, Meigs Hardware Indicator has everything you need right nearby. We're on
Everything they're paying, that's what I'm going to do.
6 days a week. And unlike those big box stores in the
If
big
they
city,
look at this
Meigs
station.
Hardware Indicator has the advice you want to help you move and suggestions to do the job right. Whether you're building a championship football team or adding a new room to the house, it's always good to have exactly the tools and materials you need. This is the place with exactly what you need. Starting with help.
Alright, we are back. No, they got 12 on the board, we've got 6 on the board. But one thing for sure, a lot of football left.
A lot of football left, and we need a good kick return right here. Set us up in good field position, and let's use these last 6 minutes and 39 seconds to put a good drive together and go there and get a score before half. We've proven that we can move the football on, but penalties have hurt us. We put one on the ground, threw an interception. Those are just things you can't do and win football games, but we're still in good shape. But we need to put a drive together here to end the half.
Alright, so here we are. We got Brewster again back deep, along with Cornelius Morgan to return the kickoff. Brewster's going to take it.
Finds the center of the field, finds a little bit of blocking, makes his way to about the 38. No, sorry, about the 33. About the 33-yard line.
Good return.
Good return.
And folks, I just want to kind of bring something to your attention. One thing Meigs County High School does is they got a media class, and Mr. Harmon teaches that class. Big shout out to him, and so on Meigs County.
To the far, one to the near Shaver. Back deep, Brewster calls for the snap.
Hands it to Shaver. Shaver's going to
Tuck it. Running behind, is that Sanders?
Sure was. Number 55 opened the hole right there.
coming. I don't want to be against you, Ryan, a lineman. I was a lineman. We get no glory. Big Sandridge, buddy.
It was a good line that kept
Brewster got that jersey on and just follow right along.
Is a beautiful thing.
That's a nice run right there by Shaver, and Sanders opened a big hole.
I'm telling you.
8 yards.
3 to the near. Brian Roberts, Cornelius Morgan, Cutter Harris. 1 to the far. Brewster calls for the snap. Looks like he's going to keep it, run to his left to the near side of the field. Really doesn't gain anything.
No, we didn't get much out of that play. Lost a couple of yards, actually. It's tough to run that quarterback sweep there back to the short side of the field.
Brewster looking.
Big third down right here. We got to keep this drive alive. We don't want to give the ball back to them.
Brewster looks to Coach Baker for the call. Sentinels lined up, watching and adjusting. You got Cutter Harris, Cornelius Morgan to the near side, 1 to the far. Brewster calls for the snap. Shaver's back there with him.
I think we're going to take a timeout right here.
We're going to take a
Tigers take a timeout. We take a timeout in the upper room. We'll be back
in 30 seconds.
Your name's on the registration, but somehow that vehicle is just not quite new. That's why you need to go see Elijah at Meigs County Customs. They'll take care of the detailing, window tint, paint correction, ceramic coating, vehicle wraps, and paint protection films to make that ride special for you. If you're not exactly sure what you want, Meigs County Customs will offer ideas to make you stand out on the highway. For protection or style, make that car, truck, or SUV uniquely yours with Meigs County Customs. Highway 58 Decatur or online at MeigsCountyCustoms.com.
Back in Jewel Field, 504 left. Take it back, they're rocking at 448. Left till halftime. 10 minute preparatory. 12.
Meigs County Tigers 6. Not again a lot of football left. Tigers in possession of the ball, moving from your right to your left on the JKFM radio dial. 1 to the near side with us, Eli Hope. Cornelius Morgan to the far side. Ethan Shaver, Brian Roberts. Caden Brewster calls for the snap.
Prep did a good job stuffing that quarterback keeper back inside.
I think we have a little bit of an edge being in the upper room here and seeing from a bird's eye view. I know I saw some of those Chattanooga preparatory students kind of thinking he was down about a yard back, but another thing, Don, we learned is you don't stop till the whistle blows. And so I think he was sure that they thought he was down and he got about another yard out of it. So we'll take that little bit of extra, but here we find ourselves
Gonna punt the ball.
4 minutes left until halftime. Brewster's going to call for the punt. And, yep. Punt is away. Travion Boykin back. Don, it's at about, what, the 24-yard line?
So with that punt, Tiger punt to the Sentinels will be back in 30 seconds.
Jeremy and Mickey Bragg with the Bragg Pack Military team run more expertise than even the He's 18 years of experience working in the assessor's office in Meigs County, coupled with a strong background in the construction industry, give you a deeper understanding of property values and the complexities of real estate. Mickey's exceptional attention to detail, remarkable organization skills, and extensive knowledge of the local market make a team that's unbeatable when you're searching for your dream home or legacy. Contact Century 21 Legacy Realty to meet the Bragg Pack.
Back just in time. Chattanooga Central takes possession of the ball at the Tiger punt. Don in front of them.
And about the 23-yard line, moving from our left to your right on the JKFM radio dial.
They're in a two-back set, so that tells me they're gonna look to run the football. Take care of it, probably. That's their, they don't wanna turn it over back up down there, but we need to turn it over, so maybe we can knock it loose.
We do, and it looks about, what, a 3-yard gain?
They might have got two, let's call it second and 8.
Whoa. 3 different people go to 3 different things.
Nonetheless,
Chattanooga Central possession, second down, and some yardage.
1.5, that's what we're going.
Folks, we're having a good time. I don't know about you, but we're having a good time here at Jewel Field in the heart of Meigs County, calling Tiger football.
Big stop right here, we need to get that football back. Get him on the ground.
Get him on the ground. Tiger's doing a great job of swarming there. Brought down at the 29.
It's a big third down right here, Justin. We can hold them, we get the ball back with somewhere around 2 minutes. Give us enough time to make something happen.
And remember, Don, who got possession coming out of the game? We did. So it's going to go back to Chattanooga Preparatory. So we need to get some points on the board, even this thing out a little bit.
I wouldn't be surprised for them to air it out right here. I'm always wondering where number 1's at, because he's his favorite target.
He is there. Looking for the call. Using the clock to their advantage. Calls for the snap. Takes about a 5-step drop. Takes it, swings it to the right side.
Good job right here. Nice job by Brewster. I think Coach is gonna take a timeout right here.
Well, you know what they say, when coach takes time out, we take a time out. So folks, we're back in 30 seconds.
In today's job market, you need skills to get ahead. At Tennessee College of Applied Technology in Athens, you can train for not just a job, but for a career in high-demand fields like building construction, patient care, and powers plants. Programs can be completed in 12 months or more. Best of all, you can likely attend tuition-free thanks to programs like Tennessee Reconnect, Tennessee Promise, and the Wilder Mayfield Technology Company. If you're ready to get ahead, visit tcatathens.edu for more information today. TCAT Athens, we build careers.
All right, back. 2 minutes left until halftime. Don, I think there's a song that used to go something like, "The evening sun is sinking low on the sunset, the lights are coming on." We got 2 minutes left until halftime. Chattanooga Preparatory 12. Tigers 6. Good defensive stop there by Mr. Brewster.
Really a good job right there. We punted the ball to them 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go here before half, and we're getting it back with 2 minutes left, so that was a pretty good defensive series right there for the Tigers to get the ball back with 2 minutes to go. Now, we're only got one timeout left, so we'll have to be aware of that. But,
Brewster back deep to receive the punt. Hunter calls for the snap, gets it off. Boot. Looks like he's angling to the sideline here. Just get out of the way. Yep. Donnie kind of hit that one like I hit a golf ball off the tee. Hard to the right. So we're going to have position. Tigers are regaining position. Folks, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Meigs County Tigers are ready to win it all, and H&H Rock continues to go the extra mile. You've got a construction project you need to start. H&H Rock is just what you need for local facilities. H&H Rock is there for any job. Call H&H Rock at 423-728-1900. H&H Rock, building the foundation of Southeast Tennessee one job at a time. Support the Tigers as they rock the road for another great season. Call 423-728-1900.
All right, coming back from our quick break, Tigers possession. We've got a minute 50 left until halftime. One to the near, one to the far. Brewster's going to call it. Shaver's back deep with him. Takes the snap, hands it to Shaver. Shaver
Nice
off the
run,
middle.
nice run.
Nice run.
but we got about 9. We got to get in a hurry now. Let's go. Let's get there. Get there. 2 minutes. 2 minute offense. We've got no time to waste. Let's just be efficient here. Get it off.
They set the ball. Brewster's going to call for the snap. Same formation. Takes it, hands it back to Shaver. Shaver across the line. Gets the first down.
Nice
Still
job.
nothing.
Good job.
We get to about the 44, 43.
Yeah, you got 126. You got to get up on the line of scrimmage. Be ready to go, because as soon as they mark that ball, ready to play, they're going to wind the clock.
That's it, and it started same formation, one to the near, one to the far.
Ryan Roberts,
Ethan Shaver,
Caden Brewster. Calls for the snap, takes the snap, keeps it, looks for somewhere to go. Kind of has to tuck it in and make something from nothing.
Got to hustle. Coach maybe going to take that last time out right
We
here.
got a minute on the clock.
Yeah. They're not going to take it
ball
yet.
is on the 42. We're going to use as much as we can before we take that timeout. Cornelius Morgan, Eli Barker to the far side of the field.
Got to go.
Eli Hope to the near. Shaver, Brewster back deep. Brewster calls for snap, fakes it to Shaver.
Looking for somewhere to go. Brewster's going to roll out to the right.
Get out of bounds. Get out of
Finds
bounds.
Barker at about the 38-yard line. 33 seconds left on the clock until halftime.
Chattanooga prep. 12, Meigs County Tigers 6. We're looking to put some points on the board going into half.
Nice job by Barker there, working his way back to Brewster.
And again, I think we continue to see Brewster's vision. And again, when you mentioned Eli Barker there, the two together making something happen right there, just by getting in the open field.
Big third down.
Barker to the near, Morgan to the near, Eli Hope to the far, Shaver and Brewster back deep. Brewster calls for the snap, takes it, he's looking for he's rolling to his left. Again, trying to make something. Guess who we found? Barker again. I'm not sure
we got
how
the
far
first
away,
down.
but we're gonna be short, yeah. All right, Don, put your coaching hat on, okay? 29 seconds left, going into halftime. You find yourself fourth down and about 3. What are you doing?
First things first, we're going to get a first down. We got one timeout left. We need a first down so that we can retain possession of the ball.
Barker to the far, Hope to the near, Shaver and Brewster back deep.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Brewster keep this one.
Ryan Roberts goes in motion, hands it to Shaver. Shaver's going to
Find
find
his
his
way,
way
first
Good
down.
job.
This
We're going to take a timeout right here.
That's good. 45 on the clock, so folks, again, Tiger timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Your bank actually put you first at Oliver Credit Union. You're not just another account number. You're a member owner. That means better rates and better service for people who live and work
be aware of the fact that we've got 25 seconds left, and we've got to, if we're throwing, we got to look to throw toward the sideline. If we throw in the middle of the field, we need to be getting the first down. So we can use that 25 seconds.
Eli Hope to the near. Cornelius Morgan, Eli Marker to the far. Brewster calls for the snap. He's got Quentin Bennett behind him. Hands off to Quentin Bennett to
Let's go. We got to get to the line. We got a flag.
There's a flag. So we're going to see what that comes out to. Quentin Bennett, fast off the line. He come around there.
They got us rolling. They'll back us up 10, I'm sure.
With 20 seconds on the clock before half. They're going to back us up, give us another shot at it here. So let's see, Don, what we can make out of this. We got to take this opportunity, Don, to really cash in. It's a first and long. That's it. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Brewster calls for the snap. Gonna roll to his right, looking for somewhere to go. Brian Roberts is begging for the ball. Incomplete pass, at least down that stops the clock.
Well, this would be a time to about 3 or 4 receivers in a
Just bunch them up and go.
Bunch them up and throw some Hail Mary to the end zone, see how it goes.
Looking to the near side of the field for the call.
Is it raining?
Not on me, Don.
All right, here we go. We're 3 wide to the right.
Brewster calls for the snap. Rolls to his right, looking for somewhere to go.
Gotta make it happen. Brought down just inside the 20. It is halftime, folks. We're going to go into the half. Chattanooga Prep 12.
Meigs County Tigers 6. As we go into the half, so folks, at this time of the halftime, we're going to take an extended break, and we will be back with Tiger football.
opportunity to win that
If we can
game.
get to this
So
point,
then
Principal of Meigs County High School, welcome to the upper room, my friend.
This is what it's like to be in the big time. Thank you for inviting me up here this evening.
Absolutely. So I just wanted to take an opportunity, give you an opportunity to talk about Meigs County athletics, talk about your school year thus far, new hires, kind of what you're looking for, what you're anticipating this school year. Just kind of give us a rundown.
First of all, we're on our second week of school, and you know, it's always good to get the kids back, get the staff back, and get things rolling and going. Off to a really good start. Everybody's got a great positive attitude. You know, how kids are. It took a day or two to get them back in the groove, but this week has been just smooth as silk. Got several new hires at the high school. Got 8 this year. Got a new choir director for high school and middle school, Mr. Justice Dennis, who also helps out with our band program because he's a band guy, but we're excited to see what he's going to bring to his dual threat. He is a dual threat. Dual threat. He talks music lingo that I have to look up because I don't really know what he's talking about. Also got a couple of coaches on our coaching staff.
Anybody that we know?
Well, we got Jeremy Anderson. We stole Jeremy from Boyd Buchanan, from way of Oakland and Riverdale. He's in our history department. He's also our defensive coordinator and fits in like he's been here for 15 years. Kids love him, great classroom management, great coach. Already building those relationships with students and athletes here at Meigs County High School. Got a couple of old heads, not really old heads, they're really young compared to me and you. We got Will Meadows, a former Tiger that's come back to help us as much as he can while he's trying to wrap up his degree at UTC. Will was a great running back while he was here at Meigs County High School, and it's always good when you see those great guys that participated in athletics here that just want to get back to the school and get back to the community.
Come home.
Yes. Because home, as Lady Rich Hughes once said, there's no place like home. And we're glad to have him back. Teachers and staff at the high school, they're solid, man. Like I said, I hired 8. I can name all 8 of them, but I'll say this just to wrap them all up. When I hired every one of them, it was without hesitation. They're great people. They're excited, and they want to be at Meigs County High School. And they love coming to school. And they love teaching kids. And they bought in. And that's what you want as a principal. Is you want people that want to be here and want to be part of this culture.
And I'm assuming too that in those interviews it was made very clear that once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
When you're in, there's no getting out.
That's right.
That's right.
So I heard a rumor.
Okay.
I want you to clear this up for me.
Bring it on.
Rumor mill is question mark Jason Howard.
Well, we refer to him as Opie over here. Yes, we have got Jason Howard. It just took us about 20 years to steal him from Meigs County High School. Had tried a couple times to get him over here when we had baseball coach openings and just couldn't get things worked out just with kids in school. We had an opening. Our former baseball coach left us to go closer to home. Don't blame him. That's what people do. And we have got Opie, and like I said, it's like he's been here.
And he's home.
He's home. And then we got another character from across the ridge. Chris Skidmore's his name. Skidmore. Chris Skidmore, he actually was he was a baseball legend understand when it comes to high schools, middle schools, any kind of athletic program, you know, it takes tons of money. For equipment, for getting there, for coaches, you name it, it takes money. And our county always supports our kids with getting us funding. They also get us all kinds of donations. But what really gets us, it doesn't matter if we're home or we're away, they're there with us.
That's it.
And it amazes our competition. It amazes any school we go to because we're going to bring a crowd and we're going to have a good time. And we're going to cheer on our Tigers and Lady Tigers and support it. And that's what you do in Meigs County when there's a ball game. You go to the ball game, you help represent your county and cheer on your kids.
And the evidence right here is clear. We've had some rain showers come in. People don't leave. People are just raining lit. So they are here and they're here to stay to support the Tigers. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock before we come out of halftime. So we are going to take just an extended break, and we will be back in downtown.
You know what they said? God bless America and go Tigers.
Amen.
We are dangerous together.
Good job.
It's quality, John. It's quality.
Hey, look this giant wet kid behind you. Kim, would you leave me rain? It's coming out, Dad.
Tennessee College's technology and methods. You can train for not just a job, but for a career. Ag-and-man fields like building construction, painting, and programs can be completed in 12 months or more. Best of all, you can learn about tuition free thanks to programs like Tennessee Reconnect, Tennessee Bonds, building your own fields of knowledge. We don't get paid to get a program. Visit careers. The Meigs County Tigers are ready to win it all, and H&H Rock continues to go the extra mile. Construction project in Kingston. H&H Rock is just what you need in a local facility. Leverage driveway or factory. H&H Rock is there for any job. Call H&H Rock at 423-728-1900. H&H Promotions, Southeast Tennessee, one job at a time. Tigers just put a rock in the road for another great season. Call 423-728-1900.
So bad, Fuel Field, Tiger football, the heart of Meigs County. John, we're coming back to start our second half of this game. We had just a quick burst of rain there. Kind of shook us up just a little bit, but I'm telling you, just like we were talking about, nobody left. We're here to say it's time to play this football. So we're going to, let's see, we got 3 minutes put back on the clock. Yep, 3 minutes put back on the clock. And so what we'll do is we'll continue to kind of monitor what's going on here. We know that, Don, if I'm right, in County, Bradley had a weather delay, a lightning delay the other minute, but we're tied up 0-0. And so they're back to start again, folks. We have not entered the delay. We're just coming in. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Don, kind of just recap us on what did you thought, what did you see, what would you like to see more of?
We go back to the first half, Dustin. There's 4 plays that stand out in my mind as I think about the first half. The first one, we got a good drive going, and we fumbled the football. They scored in 2 plays. We're down 6-0. The second play that came to mind is we got them stopped on another drive and have a dead ball, 15-yard penalty to keep our drive alive. The interception that Caden threw back across the middle of the field, he'd like to have that one back. You're not going to see him do that very often, but he just made a bad choice. They picked it off and went back for 6, put us down. And then on our last drive that we got it, right before half we're driving, and we end up with a holding penalty that put us behind the sticks and just never really got anything else going. So we're playing a quality opponent. Chattanooga Prep's going to win football games. They're talented. They've got good size. We've done a good job blocking them at the point of contact because Shavers had some really nice runs in the first half, and Caden's had some good runs as well. But they're a quality team, and they're very athletic, and on the offensive side of the ball, they're capable of taking it all the way at any point in time. The quarterback's had a good half, and number one, Tavion Boynton for them is an excellent receiver. And then they've got the big running back that they bring in.
I think number 26, is that right?
I think it was 25, wasn't it?
I don't know, but
Anyway, he brings him in, and they're excited. Now they're going to get the ball right here to start the second half, and it's rained, so it'd be nice to see one slip through their hands and the Tigers get on top of it and kind of create some turnovers for them.
yeah, because we're going to come out and Chattanooga Prep is going to receive the kickoff. Again, excited to announce Paul Schwickerath, folks. Paul Schwickerath from Germany. Our exchange student, we're going to call his name a lot this year. Excited to have that young man on our ball field. A good kicker. He's going to put the boot to the leather. Something that I don't want to say we've not had a lot of, but it's good to have somebody that's got some leg.
Yeah, over the years we've had some really good kickers, and but during the last 10 years, maybe, not anything that's going to kick the ball through the end zone. We're doing a diagonal kickoff here, relying on our defense to get down the field and make a tackle. And I'd like to see Chat Prep drop one on the ground right here. That would be really nice.
That's it. Boot to leather. Number 6 for the Sentinels is going to receive that.
Briar Roberts.
He's being chased down by Briar Roberts. Shoelace broke free. Cornelius Morgan is in foot pursuit, brought him down on our 21-yard line. Chattanooga Prep moving from our right to your left on the 455 Jake FM radio dial. So they're already done off that one kickoff return. They're putting in a threatening position here.
Absolutely. We missed a couple of tackles on that, and had been for Morgan, that one's touchdown Chat Prep. Not exactly the way you want to start the second half.
First and 10 on the 25, Tigers territory. So we have got 3 to the near, 1 to the far. We're looking for the snap here.
We need to turn it over right now.
Calls for the snap. Hands it to the running back. He's brought down. Nope, he's still going. Broke the tackle. Brian Roberts ran through. Is that Brewster? I think Brewster brought him down.
It's a nice run.
They're going to place it on 13, I believe.
First down.
First down. As Mr. Don said, Don, we're in a situation here where we've got to stop the momentum.
We need to turn over. We got to create a turnover somehow right here. Get that football back. Keep them out of the end zone and keep from going down 2 scores.
3 to the far, 1 to the near. There's some flags on the play on the far side of the field.
Offside on the Sentinels.
Offside on offense, so we're going to back that. Hey, Don, we'll take it.
Absolutely.
So they're going to back that one up, get us Don in a little better position. Had some penetration there on that run to get them inside the 20-yard line, and so with that, back them up a little bit. It's first and 15.
They're in their favorite set, 3 wide to the right, 1 back to the boundary with 1 back.
Waiting for the snap. Defense is adjusting, calls the snap, hands it off, run back inside. Contact's made, but there's momentum. He's going to get about 6, 7 yards.
Looks like it.
Dawson Kelly with the initial contact for the Tigers.
Like about 2nd and 9.
In there with Ethan Talley and Isaac Levasseur.
Nice job. Nice job by Brewster.
Brewster crashing in, yep. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Ball is on the 10.5-yard line. Again, if you're just now joining us, we are moving from the right to your left on the 105.5 JKFM radio dial. Sentinels in possession of the ball. They've got 12 on the board. Tigers have 6. With 9:32 into the third quarter.
Strong to the boundary right here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see when
Calling for the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle.
got to wrap him up. Good job right there.
Brought down on the 10-yard line.
Big fourth down lesson right here.
Ginormous fourth. And you, what are they doing here? What are you seeing? Are they going for it? Are they?
Yeah, they're gonna go for it. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't put the quarterback, let him sprint one way or another, put a little pressure on the end that he's gonna be looking to throw the football.
3 to the near, 1 to the far. Tigers approaching the line. Defense is set. Offense is set, waiting for the snap. Calls for the snap. Turn around both sides. They did move.
They sure did.
Sentinel move there.
They tried to draw us off and jump themselves.
Back it up. So 4th and 5 more. But in some situations, this gives you almost a little bit more field to play with, but they've got to make something happen.
I look for the quarterback against him to kind of put a little pressure on us on the perimeter and look to throw the ball or touch it and run.
Ethan Linker's head out, and I feel it. Calls for the snap. 3-step drop. Looks to throw. Left down. Sentinels just. No, it was pretty.
It was pretty. We let him
Cross our face over there on that side. Number 3, Morgan.
Yep.
Let him release inside, and when you let him release across your face, down there that close to the goal line, that's, if the ball's on target, that's a touchdown.
That's it. So 6 more on the board. Sentinels now 18. Tigers 6. They're going to approach the line and go for 2. Again, to add more separation with the numbers that are on the board. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Tigers setting up for the defense. Offense set motion, calls for snap. 3-step drop. Tucks it. He's going to walk it in.
sure did.
2-point conversion is good. That's going to bring us 20 with the Sentinels. Tigers with 6. We are going to be back in 60 seconds.
What if your bank actually put you first at Bowler Credit Union? You're not just another account number. You're a member owner. That means better rates and better service for people who live and work right here in your community. Whether you're saving, borrowing, or planning for the future, you'll get honest guidance and real value every step of the way. Visit our branches in Calhoun, Athens, and Cleveland, or visit us online at bowwatercu.org because better begins here at Bowwater Credit Union.
Your Piggly Wiggly store in Decatur is as modern and up-to-date as it gets. Many ways for you to take advantage of their website. Just go to shoppigglywiggly.com and do your shopping online. You'll be able to pick up your items curbside or sign up to have weekly deals delivered straight to your inbox. Plus, download the Piggly Wiggly app for digital coupons to give you even more savings. It's shoppigglywiggly.com or the Piggly Wiggly app or right there on Highway 58 North in Decatur. You always save with your Piggly Wiggly store.
All right, coming back to Jewel Field here in Meigs County, Decatur, where the Sentinels, Don put 8 on the board.
They did. Had the big kickoff return to start the second half, got the ball down over near the 20-yard line, and put enough of the drive together, made a really nice play there. The quarterback Vincent hit Watkins kid on a slant back across the middle, nice throw, and then on the 2-point conversion,
lost the quarterback in the scramble, and he walked in the end zone for 2 points. So we need to make something happen right here. Turn the momentum.
We find ourselves on the receiving end of a kick. Brewster's going to take that, try to find somewhere to go. He's going to move to the center of the field, where he's brought down, right, looks like about the 20-yard line.
20 or looks like Brewster's down too. That's not.
Looks like we're cramping.
I hope that's all it is.
So we're just receiving that. We're going to take a 30-second break, folks, and we will be back at Jewel Field in the heart of Meigs County.
Ready to take your career to the next level? At Tennessee Wesleyan University in Athens, our degree completion programs are designed with your busy life in mind. Whether you're balancing work, family, or both, our online classes make it possible to finish your degree on your terms. Degrees are offered in business, criminal justice, and nursing. Join the Tennessee Wesleyan family that's dedicated to your success. Personalized support to help you every step of the way. Visit tmwesleyan.edu to learn more.
All right, back. Jewel Field. As Meigs County Tigers are facing Chattanooga Preparatory School, Bennett Prep 9 put 20 on us.
We got 6 on the board. We got 8 minutes left on the clock in the third, so we've still got time. We've still got plenty of clock, plenty of football left to bring this thing back where we like to see it with the W.
Good to see Caden up and walking off the field on somewhat of his own power. I'm hoping he's just cramping up and get some fluids in him, maybe get him back in the ball game.
That's it. So we've got Carson Jennings coming in as a backup quarterback. He's a true freshman. That's correct. So we've got one to the near, one to the far. Calls for the snap by Roberts in motion, takes it, hands off. Got running room. Easy shaver. Not throw those legs. That's it. I know. Being coach, they say if you can get 4 yards of play, that's plenty. And seeing him turn those legs, we moved the ball well.
We have.
So we got the ball on the 29, second and 1. Cornelius Morgan to the near side, one to the far. Brian Roberts in motion again, takes the handoff. Ball's loose.
Oh no.
Let's see what happens. We got
Got back on it. Carson got on the football.
Jennings with the recovery. I think it was lost in the handoff there. It looks like he took his eyes off the handoff and started running before he ever tucked at the basket. Brewster coming back on the field. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3. 6:53 left on the clock. Brewster gets the call. 2 to the near, Cornelius Morgan, Eli Barker.
Need to find his first down here.
Hope to the far side. Brewster and Shaver back deep. Roberts in motion. Takes the snap. Pump fakes. Looks for Barker. They had him on the run down here.
They did.
Gain of about.
I'm not sure if he got the first down or not. It's going to be close.
Got the marker on the other side of the field. Penalty flag.
Oh, we got a bird on the field. A little yellow canary. See what they call.
We're going to be a yard short anyway.
Yep. Here comes the call. Sideline warning.
Chat prep.
See what it. Let's go. Keep setting it off. First down.
There we go.
Tigers.
Maybe they already
Had
had one.
one warning.
I don't remember it, but
With the play in on our side of the field, Don, I don't know what happened over there to draw the attention to a sideline warning on the far side of the field when essentially everybody was on this side. But you know what? That's first down Tigers.
that's a break we need. Keep the drive alive.
That's it. Quentin Bennett comes back into the game. Cornelius Morgan to the near side. Calls for the snap, takes the snap, hands it off.
Get in there.
Quentin Bennett to about almost the 40. It's going to be close.
run right there, got 4 or 5 yards. Good job on first down. Looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a hurry up here. Not rushing, but yet just not wasting time. We know the clock's precious, and we're down 2 scores. And
Bad snap.
yeah, bad snap.
Brewster recovers.
Blew that play up right out of the gate.
Lost about 2 yards.
Brewster's cramping. I don't know if he's gonna be able to overcome that or not. He's doing his best. He's grabbing that hamstring, so he's gonna try to stay in there. You gotta do a better job in a snap.
Shaver comes back in. Brewster gets the call, goes to the huddle.
Big third down for the Tigers out here. We need to come up with the first down, keep the football.
Linker comes out, Walker goes in, 2 to the far, 1 to the near, Shaver and Brewster back deep. Calls for the snap.
There you go, nice.
Does that make the first down?
Good job. That's almost a horse collar tackle too.
The flag. That's it, Don. You called it. They're gonna get it.
Nice. That was a nice throw and a better catch. Ethan Shaver made a really nice catch. And tackling him over there, they're clearly horse collared him, so we'll tack on.
The wise man, Don, once said, that's the thing they call the rodeo. Horse collared him and brought him down. With Mark Brooks.
Maybe that's the break we need right there to kind of get things going our way. Put a score together here before the end of the third quarter. We've got 4:55 to go in the third quarter.
Linker back in. Royals Morgan to the near side, Hope to the far. Packing them in up front. First and 10 on the opposing 37. Brewster's going to tuck it and run. Brought down just shy of about the 37-yard line.
Caden is just cramping up in the worst way, and he's down again.
So they're going to seek relief for Brewster. As they do that, we will take a quick 30-second break, folks, and we will be back at your field.
Looking for your next big opportunity? Get in the game with Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy is hiring with starting pay at $20 an hour. But we're more than a place to work. We're a team that believes in our people and is proud to foster the communities we call home. Build a career, make a difference, be part of something bigger.
I don't know.
Sit on the sidelines. Join our
He
team.
dropped it on the ground right there earlier.
Lazyboy.com.
Yeah. Back to Jewel Field.
Still assessing the situation with some cramps. Something they used to do back in the day was
The devil's
pickle juice.
Absolutely.
Pickle juice to work that out.
And it does work.
I think I'd rather cramp and get hit by trucks than drink pickle juice, but you know what? When you need it, you need it. And it's hot, Don. This is one of those things, it's hot. We preach hydration all summer long, and not saying that they're not, but that's something we just, when you see cramp and you think that, and you just kind of figure out.
Absolutely. Brewster's one of those kids running their set, not just him, but he's out there about every play. Defense, offense, special teams. So, and he is
Lock it up.
locking it up. But
So we're going to
Carson is going to have to take over here and step in and lead this team.
It's not new for him either.
No, Carson.
I think he's played quarterback. I don't know if he's ever played anything but quarterback. He comes in, so he knows what he's doing. If we can get the nerves out and get him exposed, this is an opportunity to shine right here. So we got Carson Jennings back deep, 1 to the far, 1 to the near. Calls for the snap, takes the snap, hands it off to Ethan Shaver. Shaver's going to gain about 2 or 3 yards.
Looks like it.
So we're going to move to third.
Looks like we're about 3rd and 7.
We got
we're definitely dusting it. 4 down territory, down 2 scores.
We need it.
Inside the 35-yard line. I look for see if we can get 6 yards here after 2 plays to keep the drive alive.
That's it. Jennings calls for the snap, hands it to Shaver.
Nice run, nice run. Absolutely. Good job right there.
He's a big kid. He runs downhill. He runs hard. He runs at you. First down, Tigers. 3:54 on the clock. Again, Chattanooga Preps got 20 on the board. Tigers have 6. So, Don, we need to, like you said just a minute ago, we need to get those first downs, march down the field, put some points on the board, and bring this thing closer to home. One to the near, one to the far. Jennings calls for the snap. Hands it up the middle to Quentin Bennett. He's going to gain a few.
Well, good run on first down. Again, we're in a situation here where we got 4 downs to get 10 yards because we're down, what, 21-yard line?
That's correct.
No, yeah, we got about 21.
So
Second and 6. I'm really pleased with Carson. He's doing a good job holding his composure here. The young kid been kind of putting the fire right out of the gate. And
Takes the snap, Quentin Bennett up the middle.
Sure enough.
Martin across the
and the
15.
ball is loose. We got
Sentinels
fumbled the football. Goodness, nice run, too.
was a great run up the middle. So we're going to have a turnover on downs.
Or a turnover on the fumble there. I'm sorry, on the fumble recovery. Sentinels are going to gain possession. Left on about the 11-yard line, moving right to the left on the 105.5 Jake FM radio dial.
Yeah, we had a first down. Ball's going to be at the 11-yard line. Good drive going, and we just knocked it loose. We've got to do a better job of taking care of the football. That's what 2 or 3 times tonight we fumbled. I know 2 we've lost. So the defense, we'll need to create a turnover for ourselves here.
See, we've got some Sentinels being swapped in and out. They make their way to the line. One to the near, one to the far. They're packed in tight.
They're in eye formation. We haven't seen that. So that tells me they're getting ready to run the football right at us. And we did a good job. Got to wrap him up. Man, goodness gracious. We got to wrap him up. We had him stopped, really, for no gain.
Yeah.
And I got him down, but it's going to be close to a first down. It is first down.
Cedric Balding.
They've gone to this look with the true fullback in the backfield. This just says to me that we're lining up and we're coming at you, stop us, and we're gonna eat flop that.
That's it. One to the near, one to the far. I formation. Balding back deep, takes a handoff behind the fullback. He's met.
We did a good job.
Good containment there by the Tiger defense. Right on big number 25 fullback just leading the charge there. Came through the hole pretty easy and then it just swallowed up.
We did a good job players.
Minute 52 on the left on the clock in the third.
We're still waiting on that big turnover for ourselves. We haven't created that turnover tonight that we need, and we need one right now. For sure. It'd be nice to see one come loose, Tigers get on top of it, or even better, scoop it up, score. Don't look for.
Sentinels take the snap, looks for the throw. Heaved bomb.
I believe we picked that thing off. Now we got a flag. Well, I'll be honest with you. It looked to me like Chat Prep was interfering with us.
Let's see what they call. On this place will absolutely
That's what happened.
All right, Tigers Tigers regain possession with the interception there. Great coverage for Williams Morgan.
Absolutely. Coming up with the pick. Minute 20 left on the clock. Again, Sentinels have 20 on the board. Tigers have 3. So we're going to be back in 30 seconds here at Jewel Field in the heart of Meigs County.
Whether you're fixing up, building out, or repairing something special, Ace Hardware Indicator has everything you need right nearby. They're on Able Avenue in Decatur and open 6 days a week. And unlike those big box stores in the big city, your local Ace Hardware Indicator has the advice you want to help you need and suggestions to do the job right. Whether you're building a championship football team or adding a new room to the house, it's always good to have exactly the tools and materials you need. Ace is the place with exactly what you need.
And back, Jewel Field. Tigers with a pick right there kind of puts us back, hopefully, Don, in a position where we can gain some ground, put some points on the board, bring this thing back to what we like to see, a healthy competition and then a win.
We're still very much in this football game. Brewster's back in there. He's going to give it a go. Got him some fluids and looks like we're on our own 40. That was a really nice defensive play there by Morgan.
It was. One to the near, one to the far. Shaver's back there with him. Brewster calls for the snap, takes the snap, hands it to Shaver. Shaver again up the middle.
Nice job. Put that hand on the ground to keep his balance and then continue to get forward for about 3 or 4 more yards.
That's it. That's going to be 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1. See where they mark it.
Ethan Shavers had a big night. Had some nice runs.
Brewster back deep, calls for snap, hands it to Shaver. Shaver's going to get the first down and more. Brought down about 46-yard line. We're moving left to right.
Ethan's going to get a little blow right here. I think he's a little winded.
Left to right under your 105.5 JKFM radio dial. Clock is running down. We're at 45 seconds left. Brewster goes to the line. One to the far, Eli Hope. One to the near, Cornelius Morgan. Calls for the snap. Tries to drive off sides. Got him.
Got him. They jump.
That's going to be even better for us to step it off. Watch him do it. Second. That's it. Yeah. First and 5.
First and 5.
One to the near, one to the far. Hope, far side. Morgan, near side. Calls for the snap. Hands it off.
Hang on to that football.
Brandon Jones.
Good job. Nice run.
Brandon Jones takes the hand off a junior. Carrying the rock for us.
Jones looked good right there running the football. Ran hard. Thing I liked, he had that football secured.
That's it. Tucked it in there. So we're going to rush to the line. 18 seconds left on the clock in the 3rd. Brewster's begging for the ball, calls for the snap, takes it, hands it off. Back to Jones again. We got a flag on the far side of the field. We might have been a little rushy there.
I don't think we got set.
Yep. Rushed it just a little bit. Still a first down. Sentinels making some substitutions, bringing in some fresh legs. So the Tigers are going to back up a little bit. 1st and 15. Ball on the 39-yard line. Clock starts, 10 seconds left. It's not going to happen. They're going to run this one out.
Yeah, we're going to start the 4th quarter.
Folks, as the clock is ticking down, we're going to take a break. We'll be back at Jewel Field in the heart of Meigs County in 60 seconds.
Watching what I'm doing. On the bumper, you can actually click on it before you have a spot.
And it'll kick to it.
It'll wait and then fire.
Okay.
Watch out.
So in that Field, start of the fourth quarter. Don, the last 12 minutes on the clock. Sentinels 20, Tigers 6. Folks, we're moving from now our right to your left on the JFM 105.5 radio dial. Don, we're moving the ball.
We are. Had a little penalty right there. We're 1st and 15 on the Sentinels 39-yard line.
Takes the snap, hands it off.
Back to Jones. Nice run. He's got it up in there for. Now we got
Another
a penalty
on the play.
flag.
It's a late one too.
That one might be a face mask.
See what our call is. Everybody's looking at the white hat. Face mask.
Sure did.
Don, when this is over, I'm going to get you to give me the winning lottery ticket numbers.
Okay.
Tiger's going to approach the ball.
Second and what do we got? 2nd and 7 now.
2nd and 7, yep.
Dustin, we need to put this drive in the end zone.
We do. We need to get some points on the board. Eli Hope to the far.
Do that. Wake this crowd up and
Morgan
get them
to the
back in
near.
the ball game.
Shaver back in there. Nope. Jones still. Brewster's going to keep it. Make his way to the outside.
We just didn't get the corner blocked. Did not get him blocked.
So he's brought down at about the 32. So we lost about.
Well,
2nd and 8.
we just didn't get the cornerback blocked. If we get him blocked right there, that's a big run. Brewster may even score
We
on
can
that
make
run.
the corner, yeah.
But we've got to get him blocked, and we're not doing that.
Barker and Morgan to the far side. Hope to the near. Jones still in the backfield with Brewster. Brewster's going to call for the snap. Jones in motion. Brewster takes a 2-step drop, fakes it, throws it to the right to Morgan.
There
Morgan
we
catches
go.
the ball.
Go, go,
He's
go,
going to make it up
go,
the
go.
middle, tuck the ball.
Touchdown.
Call it, Don.
Touchdown.
6 on the board. 6 on the board for the Tigers. Don, that's the momentum. That's the push. That's going to get the crowd pumped. That's going to get everybody's adrenaline pumping.
That was a really nice design play. We ran a little bubble screen back to the far side of the field, and the big uglies got out in front
That's it.
and walled things off, and that was a really, really nice
Good run by
catch
Morgan.
and a nice run by
Man.
Morgan to get it in the end zone. And here's the all-important extra point, and I think
I think we're lining up for 2.
well, Brewster's coming back in the game.
Brewster's in, Jones is in, Linker's in.
Makes no difference to me. We just need a 2-point conversion or a kick. We need some
That's
points on
it.
the board right here.
Roberts, Linker goes in motion, calls for the snap, gives it to Jones. Jones is
Get
going to
in
follow the
there.
hog mollies.
In
Put
there.
2 more on the board.
All right. Big run.
That's it. That brings us to Chattanooga Preparatory 20, Tigers 14. Folks, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
We're back in it, Dustin.
Golly bum. That's pretty, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Great run after catch.
It was. And those offensive linemen peeled off and
Boy,
right there, man,
golly
they
bum.
they walled everybody off. And Morgan did a good job cutting it back.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he's talented. He just got to hold on to the
That's
football.
it. But, and that's the thing. Like he moves the ball. Just hang on. Back to Jewel Field, where the Tigers just put 8 on the board with a beautiful reach and catch to Cornelius Morgan to tuck that thing in and follow the big hog mollies into the end zone, and then to put 2 more on the board with the 2-point conversion. So we find ourselves kicking off with 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
Oh, we're in this football game, and we're still due a turnover, Dustin. We haven't had one yet. We hadn't created one yet. We've had one ourselves, but
Yeah.
we haven't created one, and right now would be the time. And got a little hop in our step again. We were kind of dragging around a little bit,
Yeah.
kind of like we were feeling a little sorry for ourselves. Nobody's going to care about that, but we've got the momentum back on our side, and we just need to make something happen right here.
Paul Schwickerroth from Germany to kick off. Don, I can't wait to go back and watch that play that Cornelius Morgan had on the Meigs County High School Journalism YouTube page. Shout out
That
to
ball's
Mr.
going to
Harmon.
drop. Get down there and get to it. Oh, goodness. Well, the German
Hey.
exchange student got introduced to
He
football.
said, "Welcome to the league."
He did get him on the ground, though. I'll give that for him.
He did.
He sure did. If he doesn't knock him down or get knocked down,
He's got daylight.
he's probably going to score. But that was good. Well, defense,
Time to show
we
out.
got to rise to the occasion here.
So they're going to have the ball on the 49-yard line in Tiger territory, moving from our left to right on your 105.5 Jake FM radio dial. 3 to the near for the Sentinels, 1 to the far. Again, Don, a familiar set that we've seen out of them all night.
Yeah, they're back. They went away from the I set a minute ago. They're going back to what they've run out all night.
Takes the snap, little quick screen out to
Get out
the
here.
bottom side of the field. Met with some Tiger bodies, but he gains about 3.
Did get about 3 yards. Good job of pursuit.
Linker on the tackle there.
Looks like we got about 2nd and 7.
Brave Davis in there with him.
2nd and 6.
9:33 left in the game. Ball's on the 45-yard line, Tiger territory.
Come on, Tigers, let's go. We need a turnover right here. Somebody needs to knock one loose. Let's get the football.
3 to the far, 1 to the near with the deep back. Calls for the snap, hands it off. Man,
Nice job. Woo!
Glory.
Hello, Keegan Linker.
I'm telling you. He met him.
He introduced himself to that
I'm
running back.
telling you.
Nice play. Big third down right here. Let's stop them and get the football back.
That's the hit stick right there.
It was. You know, Keegan's been all over the field tonight defensively, and that was really just a really nice tackle.
He moves well. Third and 5. This is a big third, Don. Big third.
Big one.
2 to the near, 2 to the far.
Come on, Tigers.
Sentinels calling for the snap. Takes a 3-step drop. Looks where to go. He's swarmed. He's in.
You got it. Good catch.
Yep. That was a good catch.
That was a good play,
Made sure
but
to get his foot down.
sure did. Good quarterback.
Under pressure, too.
Vincent right there under a lot of pressure. Threw a good ball down the sideline, and I think that was Watkins again that came up with the catch. They're making plays.
Every time they move that ball down, that clock.
Yeah, we're
Gets
down
chipped
to
away.
8 minutes.
On the 29-yard line in Tiger territory.
Still looking for that turnover, Dustin. It's coming.
That's it. Don, we're a score away.
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
a score away. We can put 6 on the board and tie this thing, but you're right. We've not had a turnover go our way yet. 3 to the far. Calls for the snap.
Little-
Misdirection. I think the guy went the wrong way.
He did. They ended up getting a couple of yards, positive yards out of that.
So it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Number 20.
Number 20. Looks like he's uncomfortable. So we're going to take a 30-second break while they attend to that young man. Folks, we'll be back at Jewel Field in 30 seconds. Cramps?
Stand by.
Back to Jewel Field. Still battling the cramps, Don.
what it looks like's going on here with.
The way they're stretching, the way they're extending, it looks like we're just fighting cramps, man. That's number 20, Isaac Labasseur.
All right,
Off
we're
the
going.
field, so that's good. So we're going to get back on the ball here. 7:41 left to play. It's 2nd and 8 on the 29-yard line, Tiger territory, 4th quarter. Sentinels 20, Tigers 14. Don, we knew coming into this game, being first game of the season. First game last season played close, so we knew this wasn't going to be just a walk in the park.
Oh no.
What a ball game we have got on our hands. 2 to the far. 1 to the near. 2 back set. Calls for the snap. Hands off right side of the field.
Oof. Oh,
Lost the tackle, but still containment.
Keep him over there.
Yep. They're fighting him. It's going to be close on the first down, but he was on this side of the field. He's in the middle of the field. He's on the far side of the field.
Well, that's just an athletic run there.
That's it. Caleb Patton had him, and he just eked away.
Gonna be a first down.
First down. Yep. Had some good comeback blocks on that to make a little bit more space for the Sentinels. First down. Ball's on the 19-yard line. 6:54 left on the clock.
We had him stopped initially, just didn't get him on the ground, and then he reversed field and made a nice run.
2 to the far, 1 to the near, 2 back set. Calls for the snap. Takes the snap, hands it off to the right side of the field. That's their pocket where we've been finding them and putting our hands on them. Got a flag on the play.
Got a holding call coming, I think. I believe that one was.
Yep, that's quick. Flag hit the ground, they call it holding. Number 8 is for the Sentinels. He's moving the rock well. It's Cedric Balding. He runs hard.
Shaver's kind of cramping up a little bit right now. He's going to have to come off.
So with him coming off, we've got Brendan Jones coming in.
Right.
So they're going to step it back. The ball's going to be on about the 29-yard line. First and a long way.
Yep, first and what, 20?
Yeah. And we've got an official timeout. We're going to see what we're attending to. So let's.
They've got Shaver. They're helping him off. Now then, we're ready to go.
All right, so just had a little referee meeting there. Sentinel's going to approach the ball. 1 to the near, 2 to the far. Still with the 2 back set. First and 20, ball on the 29-yard line. Tiger territory. Calls for the snap. Nope, fakes the handoff, fakes the pitch, brought down. I think he might have lost a yard, actually.
He didn't gain any, that's for sure. Nice play right there.
I think it was Patton.
Caleb Patton, nice play.
And a big one. That's big time. That's a clutch play. We got 5:45 on the clock. It's going to be 2nd, 20. And Don, we know, they know, everybody out there knows they're going to use the clock right now. They're going to let that thing chip away.
Yeah,
2 to the near, 2 to the far. 1 back set. That turnover, Don, you've been calling for it all night.
we're still waiting on it.
Snap. Takes the handoff.
Good job, good job, good job. Nice job. There we go.
Dawson Kelly. Loss of another, 6 looks like? 7 maybe?
Yeah, it's going to be.
See where they spotted? Oh, they spotted a little bit closer than that.
Looks like about the 33-yard line. They're going to be 3rd down and
23, 24.
it's 3rd down and a long way.
Yeah. 4:52 on the clock.
know, it'll be interesting to see what they do here if they don't get the first down. And
Well, Don, look, they're coming back to what they've done.
Yep.
It's that three trips down here to the bottom, one to the far.
got to roll over this way for number
Ball
one,
in the backfield.
Watkins. And
Oh, we're going to have a timeout. Is that going to be a Tiger timeout, looks like?
I believe
So with a Tiger timeout on the field, folks, we'll be back Jewel Field in 60 seconds.
Thank you for volunteering to help pick up trash after the game. You can come to the press box and get a trash bag. We do encourage all fans, please clean up after yourselves. Throw your trash in the trash can. You're a grown-up. It's the right thing to do.
stand by.
Back to Jewel Field coming out of that timeout. Sentinels with possession ball, 3rd and 24 on the 33-yard line.
We
Takes
got
a deep
after him.
step, got him.
Oh, good job.
We crashed on him.
Good job.
Quentin Bennett, Ethan Talley.
We came after him. I think they're going
I
to
think
punt
we'll
the
have a
football
full-
right here.
I think so, Don. When it's 4th and a long way. 4th and a 10 mile.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings if I snapped it over his head.
About 60 yards.
Yeah. You know, not wish him any bad luck, but we need a turnover. We need something good to happen here.
That's it. We got Brewster back to receive the punt. 3:56 left on the clock, folks.
They're just letting the clock run down. I wouldn't
Yep.
be surprised if it didn't take a delay here, just to let the clock run
Yep.
out.
Sentinels with 20 on the board. Tigers 14 on the board. 4th and 24.
They're not going to get in any hurry. They may snap it. They did.
Punt is away.
Oh my! Line drive. Pick that thing up, Hayden.
Brewster receives it.
Got out of bounds. Stop the clock.
Takes it.
We just about got that punt.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a flag. What's?
Let's see what the flag is. It's on the far side of the field. See what the white hat's calling. Here comes the call. He's going to walk all the way to the other side of the field.
They're going to have to punt it again.
Yeah, back it up and start over.
We were close that time to blocking that punt. And I got to believe we're coming after it.
Brewster again back deep, going to receive the punt, Don. And we got some threats on the field. We got some utility players that can make some things happen. We need that one opportunity to break away. 3:27 on the clock.
We just don't need to rough the punter, but I'd go after it
In
again.
the house, yeah.
I'd go because we were so close. Well, Prep's going to take a timeout.
Chattanooga
Talk
Prep's
about it.
going to take a prep. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back with Jewel Field in the heart of Meigs County. All right, back to Jewel Field. We're coming off of Donna punt that got called back, so we're going to do that again. They're
I just got a feeling the Tigers are going to try their best to come after this thing, block this punt. Brewster's back. The punter's not really very deep.
No,
he's about nine yards. And I think we're coming. No, we backed off that time.
He's kicking to the far side of the field, going out of bounds.
Well, it was about where we had it before. So we're going to be 3 minutes and 24 seconds, and the ball is going to be somewhere around the 15-yard line?
I think so.
So we're 85 yards from tying this thing up. We got time. We got 2 timeouts.
And really, Don, the way we've been moving, we're one play away from the big play. We've got guys that are moving the ball. We've got guys, but again, Don, it goes back to also not just the big play, but we've got to contain possession of the ball.
We got to take care of the football. Got to take care of the football. I don't think there's any question about us. We've moved the football all night. We've had the misfortune of landing on the ground.
Yeah.
And but we need to get off to a good start. Don't get behind the sticks. Looks like Jones is in the backfield with Brewster.
Morgan to the near side. I hope to the far side. Brewster's going to take it.
There he is.
Throw.
There he is.
Woo!
Oh, he just didn't throw it up far enough.
Man.
He had him. Hope was behind him. Oh my goodness, he was behind him.
And had nothing but green grass.
He just didn't get enough air under it and get it over the top of that DB. That one was 6. Going back.
Every bit of it.
Goodness.
He fingertipped that thing out of there.
Nice play call too, coming out of the change of possession. That was.
So we've still got Jones in the backfield, Brewster in the backfield, Eli Hope to the far side, Cornelius Morgan to the near side. Brewster calls for snap, hands it to Jones. Jones up
Get
the
up
middle,
the
makes
field,
a break.
boy. Good job. Get up in there.
Gained some yardage.
We're pretty close to a first down. I don't think we got it, but pretty close. Nice run.
It's going to be close enough to get on the ball, and let's get this thing moving. Zebra's holding us up. Get out of the way. Calls for the snap, takes a snap, hands it back to Jones. Jones up the middle, first down and more.
Hold on to the football now. They just about knocked that ball loose again. Oh, goodness. Ball security is something that will be addressed this week in practice, I'll assure you.
First down, Tigers, 2:51 on the clock. Ball is on the 27-yard line. We're moving from our right to your left on your JKFM 105.5 radio dial. Hope to the far, Morgan to the near. Brewster calls for snap, hands it to Jones. Jones off tackle again, gets about 3 or 4.
Yep.
So we're chipping away. Clock's at 2:25.
Gotta go.
Linker off. Eli Barker on. He's on the far side with Hope. Morgan down here again. Jones still in the backfield.
Come on, Ref. Taking forever spotting the ball and the clock's running on us. Now he's.
Brewster calls for the snap. Hope in motion. Hands it to Hope. Pitches it to Cornelius Morgan to the far side of the field. He breaks the tackle. He's got daylight. And first down. He's still going on.
Go. Nice run.
Get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Let's go. 1:56 to go. There goes spot the ball. We're going to be at their own 45.
45, yeah. 1:54 on the clock. Quentin Bennett comes into the game. Jones comes out. Hope to the far. Morgan to the near. Quentin Bennett in the backfield. Brewster calls for a snap. Hands it to Bennett. Stops. Well, stood him up, but he never went down. He's blowing stopped on the whistle. Looks like he gains of about.
Clock's running. Let's go. We got to go. Come on. 1:20. To a point we're just about going to have to look to throw the ball a little bit more.
And they know that too. Tight package. To the near, to the far. Calls for snap. Takes about a 5-step drop, looking for somewhere to go. Nowhere to go. He tucks it. Going to run up the middle.
Go.
Donnie's got daylight. Coming up the far side of the field.
Come on, go! He's down the sideline.
No penalties, no penalties.
Oh.
And he cruises out of bounds
I don't know
at
if he
about the 7. No, about the 12.
I don't know if Bristol was cramping up or not, but we've got Sentinels down on the field.
And no flags going.
No flags. What a run.
So with a few players down the field, we're gonna take care of them real quick, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right, no offense to y'all, I'm gonna step out because we just started playing well when I was out here. So.
Woo! I thought he was gone.
I thought he was too. I think he had. But I thought when he come out, I thought I saw him grab.
Well, I thought he because you know he wasn't. Well, we on 12-yard line. We got 2 timeouts, so that's
Back to Jewel Field. 52 seconds left on the clock. Brewster just had an amazing run. Hands it to Jones.
nowhere.
Brought down.
Lost a couple of yards.
Brewster got it down to about the 12-yard line. The clock is running. Going to stop the clock. A Tiger timeout with 43 seconds left on the clock. So folks, we'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, Don, coming back to Jewel Field. 43 seconds left on the clock. It is second and 10.
Second 12.
Second 12.
Something like that. We got 1 timeout left. We got 43.2 seconds.
Cornelius Morgan down here at the bottom. Hope at the top. Jones in the backfield. Brewster going to call for the snap. Linker and Roberts lead blocking. Jones is going to be up the middle. He crosses the 10. Looks like he gets to about the 8. We got to get on the ball, guys.
Let's go. Come on.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. That zebra is taking his sweet time, Don.
We had 2 plays called in the huddle.
Back to Jones.
Now you got to take your timeout.
Yep, going to have to burn the timeout. 21 seconds left on the clock. Don, let's stay here for this timeout. What are you thinking, Don?
We have got it. I'm trying to see what yard line we're on. We're inside the.
Looks like we're on about the 6 or 7.
Well.
Fourth down and about 6 yards for the Tigers.
4th and 6.
Well, I'm of the opinion you put the ball in your playmaker's hands, and that's our quarterback, and you give him an opportunity to make something happen. We can.
Oh, okay. Oh, my fault. Sorry.
We can get a. We can get a first down without scoring, but that's not the issue. 21.2 seconds is the issue, and we got no timeouts left. So we've got to.
We've got to capitalize.
Well, what we've got, first thing we got to do is get 5 yards.
That's it.
Because if we don't get 5 yards, this thing's over. So we got to get a first down, but better than that, it would even be sweeter to get it in the end zone. I believe that we're going to put the ball in Brewster's hands, and he's going to have an opportunity to make a play, either throwing the football or running the football, one or the other.
And this, Don, is where you've coached all summer long about do your job. Each player has a job to do your job, and things will happen. 2 to the far, Barker, Morgan down to the near is Hope, Jones behind Brewster. Brewster calls for the snap. Got it! Touchdown! Yes! Woo! Jones snuck out of the back backfield over to the left side of the field. Don, I don't know if you saw it, but we had a tight end or a tackle looked like they fell down, faked to fall down. I don't know what happened. Caught the end off guard. He froze. Jones broke out to the left side of the field. Beautiful. Beautiful. Folks, Meigs County High School journalism.
Was it Jones or Briar Roberts? Who caught the football? I thought it was Briar Roberts.
It might have been Briar.
All right.
Yep. It was
All right.
Roberts.
Listen, we've got to find a way to get this 2-point conversion in the end zone, and we're getting ready to. Oh my goodness!
How's your blood pressure, Don?
It's my back's even feeling a little better.
For those of you listening, we do not apologize for screaming into the radio.
We do not.
So we have got them packed in.
Okay, we got
Linker, Briar Roberts, Jones, Linker Capit.
We're not going to get that one in.
Nope.
We're getting ready to go to overtime.
Yep. 15 seconds on the clock, Don. 20-20. We put it on the board at the end. Tied the ball game up. Went for 2 there to seal the deal. Didn't happen, so we're not going to say overtime yet. We hope we say overtime, but then again, Don, also remember, we're due that turnover we've not got yet.
I know. You know, I haven't seen.
Oh, you're fine.
I hadn't seen Shaver back in the game. I'm wondering if he's cramped up.
He's down there.
Okay.
He doesn't have his helmet with him, but that doesn't mean anything.
Well,
Special teams, Don. Special teams right here. Containment.
well, we just don't want to.
Blow it wide open.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if we're not, this squib kicking it. Let one of these big guys up front have to try to handle it.
That's right.
See what happens.
And I bet you Paul Schwickeroth is going to kick this ball harder than he's ever kicked a ball in his life.
Well, the one thing we've got to do is make sure we secure the guy that's got the football. Let's make solid tackles. Now the thing you don't know what prep might do. They may have a little trickery or whatever up their sleeve. But
So we're lined up on the ball. Going to kick from our right to our left.
we're trying to get 11 on the field here. Here we go.
Jake FM 105.5 radio dial. 15 seconds on the clock. Tied ball game. Kicking off to the Sentinels. Schwickeroth to the kick. It falls right in front of the Sentinel. Break down, stay in your lanes. Going to try to hand it off to each other, and now we're just dogpiling.
A little rugby scrum going on
Now,
here.
you know what? Keep them off the ground, that clock will tick.
4.7 seconds.
All right, Don, what are we looking for here? When you got 4.7 on the clock, you know they can throw the ball. You know they can run the ball.
Well, they're
Looks like we're going to have Barker back deep, Brewster back deep, Eli Hope back deep, Morgan back deep.
the thing we've got to do if they do throw the football is make sure we get them tackled. And we'll put a little pressure on the quarterback, I'm sure.
Jones coming off the field.
4.7.
Sentinels approach the ball, 1 to the near. Correction, 2 to the near, 3 to the far. You're swinging for a home run right here.
Yeah,
And we're going to
we're in
throw
prevent, that's for sure. We got a
every
3-man
curveball
rush,
we
and
got.
everybody else is back to. He's going to
He
take
just ran
off.
the clock out, yep.
Okay.
All right, so
Well-
folks, it's tied up 20-20 here at Jewel Field. We are going to take a 60-second break, and we will be back. Jewel Field, the heart of Meigs County.
this is where the turnover shows up.
Do what?
I said, maybe this is where the turnover shows up.
Maybe. Hey, we need it. Back, Jewel Field done. We knew this was not just going to be a cakewalk. We find ourselves in the final moments of the game, tying it up 2020. We find ourselves here in OT.
Well, I'm thrilled that we're in this position because when we're down 20-6, it didn't look real promising, and then we began to chip away, make some plays, and it would have been nice to get that 2-point conversion in, but didn't get that done. But we're going to play some overtime football here.
Let's go. Tiger Nation, be proud. If you're not here, you're missing it. Adversity, discipline, just pure grit. We're in this thing. One thing about Meigs County football, Meigs County athletics, I think it's just the lifestyle in Meigs County is never counted out. Never counted out. There's always fight in you, and that's where we find ourselves tonight with the Tigers and the Sentinels tied up. Opening game of the season, Don.
Absolutely.
And if you don't like football, this game's not for you. Because we've had our ups and downs, we've had our peaks and valleys, and as we see right now, Peyton Big Dog Standridge marching out to the center of the 50-yard line, dabbing up, the Sentinel, respect. We're gonna flip the coin, see what happens. Don, say we gain possession coming out, Don. What are we just churning the butter and just gonna march down the field? Or are we gonna throw? What do you do?
We're going to see what happens here and see who's going to get the football. Typically, they'll try to see coin toss and see what this thing goes. So it looks like see what we got here.
Looks like we won the toss.
Meigs got the toss.
They kind of left us hanging there, Don.
Which end are we going to play on and that kind of thing? That's another thing. And who's going to do what?
Nonetheless, again, Don, we talked about, we want to make sure we protect the ball. We want to make sure that we tote the rock, but also keep that thing tucked in there.
We're going to be playing defense first.
We're playing defense.
And we're playing in the north end zone.
So on your radio dial, left to right, Don, walk us. What does overtime in high school football look like?
Well, each team will get possession.
When you go to somebody don't score.
And but I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to get in too deep into the rules because they may have changed some, but I'm pretty sure you start at the 10-yard line, and both teams are going to have an opportunity to score. In other words, if Chat Prep scores, we're still going to get an opportunity.
That's it. And you match or either go up.
Right.
So it's either you do or you don't right here. Two to the far, two to the near. Chat Prep moves from our left to right on your 105.5 Jacob and radio dial. Calls for the snap, takes the snap, hands it off, looks to the center of the field.
Good job.
Good containment gains, maybe 2 or 3.
Now down here on this end of the field, we've got to contain the quarterback. We've got to keep him inside the pocket and not let him hurt us with his legs, because he's done that a couple of times. And learn a lesson from the last time we were down here.
That's it.
And don't let that receiver cross your face and get inside. Yeah, don't let him sneak inside of you. Okay.
We don't have to worry about the clock. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Blinker.
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't come after him right here. All right, we got a penalty flag. That's good.
False start. That's going to back them up a little bit.
Second and 13.
Yep. That's where we find ourselves. We find ourselves on about the 13-yard line. Sentinels in possession of the first overtime. 3 to the far, 1 to the near.
Got to contain the quarterback.
Calls for the snap. Takes the snap, hands it off.
Get him on the ground. Get him on the ground. Good job.
Swarm him.
Oh, ball's out. The ball's out. Oh no,
They're calling him down.
they're calling him down. Ball did come out.
We get excited, folks. And that's okay. Don, you've been calling for that fumble
Yeah.
all day. But it's not over. We still got a chance to get us one.
We do.
Way to swarm the ball.
All right, we got.
Brewster trying to pump the crowd. They're stomping. You feel it shaking. We're in the upper room and it's just shaking like crazy.
Looks like the ball's on about the 11. No, they're saying 10.
So it's third and you got to score. 2 to the far, 2 to the near.
Got
Come on, big dog. Let's go.
Boykins in the slot over there on the other side. He's
Three-step
been
drop. He's going to tuck it. He's going to run. Brewster's going to contain. He pitches forward. What do they call him now?
called him touchdown.
Yeah.
He
Tim Tebowed it.
He did.
Without the jump.
Without
he
the
just
jump.
did the forward little pitch there. Oh, there's the flag.
It is. I think he was past the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure was. There's no, in my opinion, which I'm going to be real biased, I don't think there's any question about him being beyond the line of scrimmage. So let's see what we got.
White hat. And they're coming back together.
We're going to talk some more.
So again, folks, we find ourselves in the first overtime. It was 3rd and 10. Sentinel quarterback had 2 to the far, 2 to the near. He broke loose to the left. Kind of made his way up.
He was inside the 10, and the line of scrimmage was on the 11.
Here it comes.
Illegal forward pass, which is, that's a loss of down too. So we're going to be 4th down.
So we're 4th down.
And the pit plus the penalty.
This is big.
Okay, defense. Okay. Dustin, I believe they're going to spot the ball at the 14.
Oh, man.
4th down.
And score.
You know, we've had some success going after that quarterback.
Yep.
With our little blitz package. We may not do it, but
Again,
I'd be.
remember that pass would have cut across the middle and
Yeah.
found open ground. We got to contain that. 2 to the near, 2 to the far.
I'm for going after him.
Takes a snap.
Here we come.
Fires it up. Nobody's there. He called it. Did he catch it?
He's
called
got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown Sentinels.
Boykin again.
It was. And Don, we have to say what it was. It was a good catch.
It was. Heck of a catch. Nice throw.
At first, I thought he threw it in no man's land, and then we find him over top his right shoulder, and he just brings it in.
This is a huge play right here.
Yes.
We've got to keep them out of the end zone. Keep this thing at 6 and then score ourselves. And
Punch it in.
yeah.
So Sentinels going for 2. They put 6 on the board. 26-20. Going for the 2-point conversion. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Call for the snap. 3-step drop. Looks across the middle of the field. Nobody. Brought him down. Nobody's down.
There we go. Big play. Okay.
So now it's our turn. So place the ball on the 10. Same thing, Don. We get 4 tries.
Same
To
scenario.
match.
Yep.
Or up.
We've got to score and then convert.
just a good ball game, Don. We've seen, again, ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and we've seen adversity on both sides of the ball.
Oh yeah. We just got to take care of our business now. Here's our opportunity to go score, and we've got to be able to do that.
Brewster, Bennett, Eli Hope,
Linker, Briar Roberts.
The big hog mollies up front. So we're packed in tight, one to the near, one to the far. Brewster and Bennett back deep. Hang on to the ball, son.
Ooh, not much there. He might have got a yard. Might have got a yard.
Second and 9. Second score.
Barker's coming in, Linker's coming out.
Barker being a threat in the receiving game. Comes down to the bottom of the field with Cornelius Morgan too.
We're getting pretty close to the delay. Come on, let's go.
Brewster calls for the snap. Timeout Tigers, we like what we saw. Timeout on the field. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back to Jewel Field. Tigers possession, first overtime. Sentinels put 6 on the board, failed at the 2-point conversion. Tigers first play had Quentin Bennett up the middle. Didn't really find much, so we find ourselves at second and score.
9-yard line.
Hope to the far. Briar Roberts to the far. Barker and Morgan to the near. Brewster calls for the snap. Quentin Bennett back there with him. Brewster's going to tuck it. Look for somewhere to go. Oh!
Oh!
No.
Knocked the ball loose. It was it.
It was there. Good defensive play.
It was.
You got to give it to him.
Yeah, good defensive play. Brewster had Briar Roberts, and the defensive back just made a really good play.
I think a good play call too. Sentinels
got a man down.
So the Tigers will make their way to the sideline. So folks, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Well, 6 is one of their best defensive players, and he's got to come out.
Yeah. He had it till that other guy come over and just.
He laid a lick on it.
Yeah,
He knocked that thing loose.
Back to Tiger Field. Third and score. Ball's on the 9-yard line. First possession of overtime for the Tigers. Sentinels put 6 on the board. Failed a 2-point conversion. One to the near, one to the far. And we've got a whistle flag on the far side of the field.
I think it was against us.
False start. On the offense, going to back it up. March it off 5 and do third down again. Folks, a great ball game. Hope you've been tuning in. 105.5 JKFM on your radio dial or streaming worldwide at 1055jakefm.com. Brewster looking to the sideline for the call. Barker, Morgan to the near. Hope to the far. Brewster is back there with Quentin Bennett. And we're going to time out Sentinels. So folks, when they take timeouts, we take timeouts. So we'll be back in 30 seconds. School Field here in the heart of Meigs County. Opening game of the season, Meigs County Tigers, Chattanooga Preparatory School, Sentinels. In overtime, Don, they put 6 on us. We stopped the 2-point conversion, and we find ourselves at 3rd and score with Tigers possession.
Ball's on the 14-yard line.
Hope, Morgan to the near. Calls for the snap. Brewster takes it back, looks for somewhere to go. He's still looking for somewhere to go. He's going to throw it in the back.
Got it. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Eli Hope.
Eli Hope. What a catch.
Eli Hope. Oh, man.
Brewster rolled to his right, never gave up on Hope. Hope just kept working across the field, and an absolutely great catch.
That's it. And Don, I think one thing that you can tell has been coached into these boys is you don't quit on a play.
Nope.
You don't quit on a play. Brewster rolled out, was looking and looking and looking, and then Eli Hope is saying, throw me the rock.
Well,
and he brought it down, tied this thing up 26-26. So, folks, what we do here is we go 2-point conversion. I lied. No, folks. Let me just tell you. Paul Schwickerock. Paul Schwickerock is our kicker from Germany. Folks, this right here, the place is going to lose its mind if this kicker kicks the extra point and it goes in. And if we scream and holler, turn your radio down. I don't know what to tell you. Snap.
Oh, they blocked it.
It's blocked.
Got a piece of it.
That guy's got his helmet off. That's it.
He did.
There it is. You can't take your helmet off before you leave the field.
I think that's a dead ball, though. I don't think it'll affect the kick.
There's a.
I don't know. It may. It may. Know exactly how they will rule that.
We're going to find out here.
I think it's dead ball. So the kick was blocked. My guess would be that they're going to mark it off on the Sentinels when they regain possession of the football. Can't be sure.
After the play, we had a dead ball personal foul against Chattanooga Prep.
Dead ball personal foul, so you're right, Don. So now we go to the other end zone, correct?
We're probably going to swap ends of the field. No, wait a minute.
Are they going to stay?
They're saying we're going to stay up here.
Okay.
They don't want to walk to the other end.
So again, second, Don, here we are. Second overtime, 26-26. At one point, folks, this game was not looking pretty.
No,
but we found a way. And here we are, 26-26, second overtime.
We were down 20-6, and it wasn't going our way. And then we started making some plays and got ourselves back in it, and then really, really fought hard to get ourselves to the second overtime here.
And two, Don, we got to give credit to the Sentinels.
Hey,
the
listen,
Sentinels have not quit.
It's a good football team we're playing.
We have scratched our way back, put some points on the board, and they've not laid down. It's easy to lose momentum when we've come back and caught up with them after they were in the lead. And we find ourselves here, second overtime, but now we switch possessions, right? So we go first.
We do.
And they go second.
And they are going to be penalized here. And we're going to take possession of the ball at the 5-yard line. So we're going to have it
even more measures.
Starting the second overtime at the 5-yard line. So.
All right, here we go. One to the near, one to the far. Brewster and Jones back deep. Brewster calls for the snap. Hands to Jones.
Get up in there.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tigers. Let's do it, folks. Don?
I'd line up and run the same play.
I think so.
I would line up and run the same play.
That puts us on the board at 32. Sentinels look a little flustered.
Yeah.
We've got another cramp on the field.
We good?
So they're going to give us a little bit of break right here. So folks, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
That was a big penalty against them.
Yeah.
When you took that helmet off.
Yeah.
Get
That's
us
big time.
Ball at the 5-yard line.
Stand by.
Back to Jewel Field. Folks, the Tigers just put 6 on the board. We were tied up 26-26. Tigers get possession the second round of overtime. Put a quick 6 on the board. We're going to go for 2, Don. And I'm with you. I think we said it right before the break. You just line right back up and just run it at them.
If we get the kind of push that we got on that play right there from the 5-yard line, we'll put it in the end zone. Looks like Jones is coming out of the game.
He was the one with cramps, yeah.
Yep, cramped up. So we got Brewster and Linker in the backfield. Briar Roberts kind of in the H-back position.
Cornelius Morgan.
Yep.
Down here on the near side, Eli Barker on the top. Threats all around. Brewster calls for the snap. Takes the snap. No
Didn't get
good.
in there. Didn't get in.
No good. Nope.
Not
Okay.
playing.
So at 32, Tigers 32, Sentinels 26. We'll be back in a short 30 seconds.
Dustin, we're still waiting on the turnover.
Let's go. We just need one.
All right, here we go.
Back to Jewel Field. First possession. Chattanooga Chattanooga scores second round of overtime. Calls for the snap. Takes the handoff. Gives it to number 8 up the middle. He's churning,
Get him on
churning,
the ground.
churning, churning.
He's in the end zone.
First play, Don.
He twisted and turned, and we just didn't get him wrapped up and get him on the ground. And
So they put a quick 6 on the board. Now we've just got to contain. So we're 32-32. They have to score, or we send this thing into the third overtime. It's pins and needles, Don. It's pins and needles. Just not too long ago, this thing was rocking. Everybody was stomping their feet. There we go. I can feel it brewing. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near. And we're going to take a Tiger timeout. They take a timeout. We take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If we go to another timeout, we're gonna have to start charging the audience extra. Getting their money's worth.
we are getting our money's worth. And I think everybody's beginning to run a little bit out of gas.
Yeah.
You know, Shaver's never come back in the game.
No.
He must have been hurt pretty good.
Back to Jewel Field, ladies and gentlemen. This right here, biggest play of the night. It's tied up 32-32. Sentinels scored to tie it up at 32. They're going to go to score again. They have not lined up. We took a Tiger timeout. Don, they're not going to kick.
Oh, no.
So they're going to line up and try to put 2 on us. Defense coming onto the field. Sentinel offense onto the field. What a ball game.
Everybody at Jewel Field tonight's got their money's worth.
I'm telling you, it's been hot, it's been raining. Now we find ourselves in the cool evening air with this play right here, Don. They have to score. 3 to the far. One to the near, calls for the snap, takes the snap, looks for somebody to throw to. He's got nobody scrambling. He's scrambling.
No,
he's out of
no,
bounds.
it's
He's out of
incomplete.
bounds.
It's incomplete.
He's out of bounds.
Incomplete.
No good. So we go.
Our defensive backs did a really good job over there on the play side that time.
We go to the third round, and we're going to stay right here for just a minute because Don, I want to come. We've had 2 rounds in the overtime. We've had ups and downs, battles. This right here is what football is all about.
Well, it's testing everybody on the field tonight on both sides. You can just see the emotion on each team, and then you can also see the energy level that's being expended. And some of these kids are just absolutely exhausted.
Yes.
But you say that, and they're still playing as hard as they can play every down. And this is special football.
This is Friday night, isn't it, Don? Man alive. We have seen play after play after play. We've seen, we've seen beautiful plays. We've seen ugly plays. But what we have seen is daggone good football.
We have, and the thing is, the listeners at home, I want them to know is that this Chattanooga Prep football team is a solid football team.
They're going to win some ball games.
They
for
are.
Sure.
They've got some really, really good skilled people. The Boynton kid, the Watkins kid, the quarterback, Vincent. And then they've got good size up front. And, our kids have battled. We were probably a play away from just being done.
Yep.
And we finally made a play and got ourselves back in the ball game, and here we are.
All right, so this is third overtime. Sentinels with possession, 10-yard line, 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Calls for the snap. Takes the snap, hands it off. Finds daylight.
There's a
Oh,
flag.
there's a hold. It's
Got
gotta
a
be a
hold.
hold.
It's a hold. Yep, absolutely a hold. That's exactly what happened.
Cornelius Morgan
We're gonna back them up.
hanging on for dear life there. John, same play, other side of the field.
Exactly.
Yep. Holding on the offense, going to back it up, so it's going to be second and score.
It'll be first. They'll still be first down.
Correct.
So
Or first, that's right, yes.
first
and
down,
score.
and they're gonna spot the ball at what is that? The 17-yard line.
Yep.
Looks like.
I lose the lines in the shadows.
Yeah, it's hard to see the lines, but looks like it's a 17. Here we go.
2 to the near, 2 to the far. Calls for the snap. 3-step drop, looks to throw.
Good
Broken
job.
up. Eli
Nice
Barker.
play. Nice
Eli
play.
Barker.
Eli Barker made a really, really nice play on that ball, and it was a well thrown ball.
It was beautiful.
It's going to be a touchdown if he don't knock it down. So here we are. We're second and goal from the 17. We're relying right now on our coverage, and they're doing a good job. At some point in time, of course, I know folks are exhausted. I wonder
Yeah.
if we come after him a little bit, but right now it looks like we're doing a good job. So they're in the same formation. We're one-on-one on an island over here with
3-step drop, looks to throw, throws to the corner.
that one's out
If
of
he caught
bounds.
it, it'd be out of bounds anyway. So we're
Third down.
third and score. Secondary really showing up here.
Yeah, they are. They're doing a good job in coverage. We've just got to maintain that same discipline. Of course, now we've got them at the 17-yard line. That's a little different than being
Yeah.
down at the 10 or inside the 10. We've got twins to the right, twins to the left, so
Send that call to the crowd to get into it, stomping their feet, upper room shaking and rattling. calls for the snap. 3-step drop. Looks. Throws it up.
Out of bounds.
Yep, no good.
Yep, that one was
Close. That was close.
Yep.
So now we find ourselves fourth down.
Fourth down. We need a stop.
We need a stop. Lord Don, do you know what we hadn't had? That's that turnover.
That's right. We've been looking for it all night. We'll take a stop or the turnover,
That's
either
it.
one. Come on, defense. One more time. One more time. Come on, let's go.
Sentinels coming up on the ball. Fourth down. Third overtime. Sentinels started the possession. So we've got trips to the near, one to the far.
I think we're going to try to go backside over there. We've got one-on-one.
Calls for the snap, takes the snap, 3-step drop, looks, he rolls to his right, looking for somebody, and he heaves it out there. Wide open, Don.
Wide open in the middle of the field. Oh, man.
So we put 2 more on the board.
We just lost him in our coverage.
6 more on the board.
Yeah.
So again, puts us in a position. We're going to go for 2.
Again, the quarterback extended that play with his legs. We flushed him out of the pocket and he rolled to the right, and number 6 Watkins just found an open seam there in the end zone and just sat down, and he threw it right to him.
So we're going to take, looks like the Tigers coming to the sideline, going to group up and see what they're coming up with. So we're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back at Jewel Field in the heart of Meigs County. Back to Jewel Field. Sentinels just put 6 on the board in our 3rd round of overtime. Chattanooga Prep always in the fight here, going to go for 2.
Back to the I formation here, Dustin. We hadn't seen that in a while, but when they've gone to this, they led with the big fullback and gave the ball to number 8. And the formation says that's what they're going to do. Here we go. There.
And he stopped.
He stopped. We stopped it. Good
John,
job.
This is it, though. This right here is our opportunity to capitalize. So it'll be Tigers' possession. Right now it's Chattanooga Preparatory Good night. Sentinels. It's past my bedtime, Don. 38. Meigs County Tigers 32. Tiger possession. So we're going back to the 10-yard line.
We are.
This is what football's all about. Tigers are going to approach, I'm sure, with the same mindset, same mentality of we're going to drive this thing in. We're going to pound the rock. We're going to get this thing in there. Put our 6 on the board. So we're approaching the line. Eli Barker at the top.
Well,
Jones is back in.
Sentinels are coming with 5-man front here.
Cornelius Morgan down at the bottom. Brewster calls for the snap. Brian Roberts goes in motion. Hands it to Jones. Jones off guard. Looks like he gains about
maybe 4.
Yeah.
Looks like he got down to about the 6-yard line.
Hey, we'll take it.
Nice run on first down.
Move the ball. 2nd and score.
Brennan Jones off the right side for about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Jones has moved the rock well tonight.
Yes, he's ran hard.
Barker to the far. Morgan to the near. Jones in the backfield of Brewster. Brewster calls for the rock. Roberts goes in motion. Takes the snap. Hands it to Jones. Keeps it. Tucks it in. Looking for the corner.
Not anything
Just
there.
go down, son.
Get out.
All right.
They did a good job of shutting that play down.
Yep.
Brewster put it in there and pulled the ball out and hopes to getting around the right side into the end zone, but Chat Prep played that one real well. Looked like we had about a 2 or 3 yard loss on that play. So we're going to be third down from about the 7.
They swarmed the ball.
They did on that play. They sure did.
So we're third and score. Ball's on the 6-yard line. Folks, we're in the Tigers' possession of the third round of overtime. Chattanooga Prep 38, Tigers 32. So we got to put 6 on the board to keep this thing going. Brewster calls for a snap, keeps the handoff. Oh, good.
There's
Glory.
Oh, no. Just right through his hands.
He had daylight. I thought he was going to keep it.
Well, yeah.
Roberts by his fingertips.
Caden liked to have that one back.
Yeah.
Because he had Briar wide open and it just a little bit beyond him.
So we're at fourth.
This is it.
On the 6-yard line. Got to put 6 on the board. Ethan Talley comes off. And Eli Hope goes on. Seeing Hope come back on the field makes you think throw, because he's the one that crossed us over there to get us to where we are right now. He's to the near side. Barker, Morgan to the far. Jones in the backfield. Brewster calls for the snap. Folks, this is it. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking for something to happen.
Got it. Touchdown. Yes, sir.
6 on the board. That
Sure
takes us
did.
to 38.
Briar Roberts made a really nice catch. Caden Brewster made
To 38.
a really nice throw.
Going very reminiscent of how Eli Hope did the same
Exactly.
thing. They
Same
don't
spot.
quit on the play.
Same spot of the back of the end zone. And we have got to find a way here, gentlemen, to get this thing
We do.
in the end zone for 2.
Tigers take a timeout, folks. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Goodness gracious.
Okay. Oh, man.
There are going to be some kids that are absolutely gassed.
I'm sure.
We'll get up to
Oh, no. Well, and the thing you worry about is if you've ever played and you lay down at night, you cramp
Back
up.
to, oh my goodness, Jewel Field. We're about to go for a 2-point conversion.
Whatever
to
Bryson
seal-
Baker's got in his back pocket for a 2-point play, let's pull it
Let's
out right
pull it
here.
out. It's tied up, folks. 38-38, third round of overtime. We were at 4th and score, and we had a beautiful scramble, making something happen. Briar Roberts never quit the play, made it from one side of the field to the other, found himself over in the end zone, put 6 on the board, and tied up 38-38. Tigers with possession now. 2-point conversion to seal the deal. They are packed in there tight, Don.
They are. They've got
Big old hog
everybody's in the box except the guy out here with Barker.
Brewster takes the snap, hands it to Jones.
He's in there! He's in! Woo! Tigers win!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is, oh my goodness.
Tigers win.
Bring home the win at 40. Chattanooga Preparatory School at 38. Folks, do not go to sleep on Chattanooga Prep. They are a good team. They throw the ball well. They get after it. They don't quit.
I'm going to tell you something. You just take the last overtime. Chattanooga Prep's 4th from the 17-yard line, 4th down.
Yeah.
They score.
Yeah.
We're 4th from the 9. Score. Both teams score on
Yeah.
the 4th down. Last play you've got. And then we finally got a 2-point conversion in there. And the Jones kid, number 6,
Yeah.
has had a big second half in this ball game. He's ran hard and
Well, John, right there too. When you look at that play and you think about it, you go back and watch it again. You're going to see him be patient in the throws of third round of overtime. We got to get the score. He's patient. He waits, and he finds his seam, and he's in there.
we're cramped up.